No, no, just go ahead and hop in the channel.
You know what? I'm gonna beat your ass.
Hop in the channel, and we'll and then move to the spectator spot. Yeah, we keep our codes and the password secret, so people don't just hop in. Is your stream started?
The stream is up, but it'll take take a couple of minutes to catch up. Yeah, it's live.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you. Yep, yep.
Just checking.
No problem.
Send me an invite. I'm about to log in. Will you just send me a direct room invite so I don't have to put in the code? Because, yeah.
Me? Yeah, no problem.
He'll add me to the room when I get in.
Okay, no problem.
Oh, thank you, Angry. I missed it. Send it again, please.
I don't know. It says I can only the owner can do it. So.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
got it.
Oh, okay, cool, cool.
I'm in. I just wasn't getting in one time. I'll post in Scrim chat. Ready? They're not there yet. All right, there we go. Just checking stream. Why do I have a yellow bar? There.
Yeah, I sent you a DM. Please check.
I said no. I saw it. I responded. I just was taking too long to respond. We're missing 2 teams that normally should be in the lobby. So don't start. I did tag Rebel and I tagged Sus. And I don't know who Team 10 is, but they need to put another person in or they need to get kicked before start. That's another Sus team. I know Alpha's sick as well. I'm tagging him and it's not him. It's Team 7. Sorry, Alpha.
Let me know when to start.
Just go for it. Will you note Alaska Slayer and Black Sheep? First match.
Of course.
Hmm?
Of course.
Thank you. Okay. So
We're good. We're good.
we're good. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, it's about to go crazy. You haven't done this before, so I appreciate you jumping
No
in
problem.
and just being like, I can do this. I can do anything. So.
Hell yeah. Maybe we'll turn the volume up on the stream. Okay, we should be good.
I'm like yelling at the wrong team to get into the lobby, and they're like, I'm in, Kel. I'm like, I told you guys I'm sick. Come on.
Yeah.
Not at 10% today.
Yeah, if you wanted me to follow any of the teams in general, just let me know.
I am going to pull up a list.
Taking off soon. Be prepared.
You have the list. I don't know if you have. I don't know your setup. If you have 2 screens.
No, I have one screen right now. I'm in the process of setting up a second screen.
Okay.
But I have 2 screens up. But I mean, I can call up the list. So you have. It's up to you. You go for it. Go for it. I'll follow your lead.
No, it's fine. It's totally fine. We are flying by the seat of our pants tonight.
Yes,
so.
sir. So team 2 is Thirsty Island. Team 3 is Serial Killers. Team 4 is Toxic Terror. Team 5, Vanquish Gaming. Team 6, Caught in 4K. Team 7, Alaskan Rage. Team 8, The Black Sheep of the Family. Team 9, Save Us Esports. 10, Corrupt ERA. 11, Inner Memory. 12, Supernova. 13, Men of 4. Team 14, Alta Esports. Team 15, Team Hated. Team 16, Vespa. Number 17, Unknown Alpha. 18, No Role Models. 19, Radiance Esports. 20, Tres Ranchos. And 21, Death Row. And Team 22 is Washed Players.
Pretty much everybody has left the plane
I
before the
believe
end
so.
of the flight path.
Oh, okay, and we're following team 2 right now.
Those are my Muppets, as I like to refer to them. Those are my Muppets.
Kelly's
I'm a little
Muppets.
partial to them.
Okay.
That is Desync, Mac, Dare, and God Puppy tonight.
Indeed.
Shwetty, if you can hear me, can you send a team manager message to Cal and let her know that she only has 2 guys in tonight? If she can tag them and make sure they get to the next room. All right, there goes zone has popped. So there's going to be a lot of teams that actually need to get into zone, but there is a few teams that landed within the first zone.
Yeah.
Let's move down to Thirsty Island is lower right over in Milta. They are there with, what team is that? Team 18. No role models.
Yeah, team 18. We have 2 teams in Milta. Yeah, and then you have Milta Power as well.
Milta Power is being highly contested. It has 3 teams heading there. I see one of the sus teams, the serial killers team, and team 19, which is Radiance Esports. It looks like Radiance Esports is trying to play outer field to stay away from them and not engage. Gonna probably, but they do have one player who's in a vehicle who's like coming right up on one of the sus teams. Thirsty Island is taking shots. They are in an exchange right now with team 18. Both teams have a knock.
Oh wow, I better go back. Let's flip back over.
God Puppy is knocked, and I think Habibi is knocked, but it looks like both teams are going to be able to pull this back, get the revives off where they need to, but these guys are not going to have much loot, probably no meds, probably unlikely if they have some armor, they might be able to pull back and get the recovery for God Puppy. They got Habibi definitely back up. Again, that is team no role models. They're pretty new to us, so I'm not really familiar with their players. Of course, I'm familiar with Thirsty Island. Definitely engaged. Just trying to loot and trying not to take the push directly on right now. Desync is trying to pick up as much as he can. He knows where they are. No role models, definitely has eyes on these guys. They're fighting for space and they're on the rooftops at this point. Grenade going in by Chris which is from Thirsty Island. Maybe?
I thought about it for a second.
They're up there. He knows, he's just trying to see where.
Oh, he took some
did
damage.
Get some damage.
Okay.
And a knock.
Ooh.
Chris gets shot off. He knows he's got 1 knock. And there's a reason they call us Thirsty Island. He's going to try and go in for the thirst.
Yeah, that's one.
Right. Dare is covering the other side of the street. He's got 2 guys over there with him.
I don't think they've realized there's one in the building behind them, right?
I don't think so either.
Yeah, there's a guy in the building right behind them.
Oh, there it goes. Mac is down. Chris is trying to smoke out to get across the street to give Dare some backup. There's 2 guys over here. Another grenade going in from Desync, which is Chris. He practices throwing a lot of grenades at me when we're playing, so that's awesome. I know that his frags are good, and there's another thirst by Chris.
Habibi's on the rooftop, and no one even noticed he was there.
Nobody even contested Habibi being there. I think that Habibi is not moving. And it's unfortunate because Crazy's about to take on a 4v1 of Thirsty Island coming in. Habibi needs to move over and give him some support. God Puppy's really low. I don't know if he's out of meds and has recovered from a knock, but he is literally 1 shot. Chris gets crazy and goes in for the thirst.
Habibi's pulled back now.
Habibi might be trying to go in for placement points, but again, these are Thirsty Island scrims. One thing that we are really different and known for is that we put 3 points per kill on our scrims. A lot of places do the PMPL, PMCO type scoring where it's 1 point. But the reason we do 3 points is because the stream gets really boring when teams aren't fighting and they're not engaged. So we do try to push teams to actually go in for the kill, get a thirst, and they get more points that way, and they win. So they win the overall night, and that's important. I don't know what's going to happen there with Habibi, but it looks like that fight is over. Let's see what else we have going on.
Got team 6 at school. Picking off some guys at apartments. So we got team 6 caught in 4K.
Oh, they're fighting. Vesper? Is that Vesper? Team 16?
Team 16? Yeah, Vesper, yeah.
Right, I thought so. I was just looking at the tag. I wasn't looking at the list.
Yeah.
So. That's a new team. I've seen these players, though. I've seen these. This is a newly formed team. So it's not that these are new players to scrims. This is just a newly formed team. I've seen both these teams play in our scrims. I've personally played with 4K Kevin. He runs with Angry a lot. He's a strong player, but the push ultimately to try and get from apartments or from school over to the other compounds is really difficult without vehicles, especially if you have people on the rooftops and you have people that have scopes, and they definitely have scopes.
Yep, Kevin, take it. There's a knock on the
Ralph
roof there.
goes down. He's gonna get an immediate revive. This is where an IGL having a lot of experience will come in handy, is because they'll be able to rotate them out if they have the experience after they get a knock and go in for the push. Right now, it just looks like everybody's just kind of chipping away at each other between these two. They may have some visitors coming in shortly. Team 14 looks like they are a little close. That's Alter Esports. Alter Esports probably knows that these shots are happening and maybe trying to come in for a third party.
Yeah, they're still holding the buildings.
I'm like, excuse me? Third party? Forewarning everyone, I apologize if I cough in the stream. I'm not trying to share my germs with all of you. Every time I feel it coming on, I take a sip of tea. So hopefully I can just maintain some kind of composure.
Okay, Kevin's pushed across. Ghost is pulling back. Ralph looks like he's pushing up to try and cut Kevin off. The rest of the team are now making their way across.
That's a brave push, but if they got a little bit of ground by getting to that first building, it's pretty much solid after that.
Yeah, 3 of the players are across. Sunny's coming up in the rear. Ralph is holding this building. He's kind of isolated. Okay, they're holding 3 buildings right now. Sunny's yet to cross.
If you look out, Team 14 is not far away. Those compounds are pretty close together, and they're actually scoping out Team 14 right now. Team 14 is going to come in as soon as one of these teams takes a couple of knocks or kills. The best thing for Team 14 would be to take the third party at that time. Aware that one another's there, and it's just a matter of chipping away. Breezy takes quite a bit of damage. I think that was from Kevin. Definitely scoped in on Breezy. Ralph is really close up on the team. Sunny and Kevin are right there holding him back. Breezy was trying to take some long shots with the M16. She did take some damage. These compounds are really good for loot, though, so all of these players should definitely have armor by this point.
Kevin's on the outside wall.
Good level guns.
Devins took
Breezy
some
going in with a
damage.
frag, long range.
Team 16 is trying to flank.
Deadpad has taken quite a bit of damage,
He's
and
dead.
I believe a knock
Yeah.
or a thirst. Oof, that was quick.
Jinx with the wide flank there. Sunny's gonna have to leave this shack and come in.
I'm gonna get Sunny's angle. There we go. Ugh. I think Breezy's the one that's taking Sunny's health away every time Sunny tries to get out of there. Because Breezy has a good angle on this shack. One of my favorite places to jump. This is one of my favorite places to hold and to take fights. So rotating around this area is the challenges that these players are having. And the minute you pop out of that shed, somebody's up in one of those high tier buildings like Ralph is. It's just an easy way to just ping them down really fast. And these guys have scopes.
Team 14 has not made a move yet.
They're camping it out.
Yeah, Kevin's gonna take a lot of damage rotating. Yep, they got the knock on Kevin. Jinx is with the wide
Kevin Sunny
flank.
needs to push in. Definitely have smoke. Should have been dropping them and just getting into your team.
Yeah, Jinx is pushing up now.
It's
I think that's
too. Once
Jinx.
you get one of those knocks, it's pretty much.
Oh, what a nade. That's two knocks.
Nice
That's
work
two
by
knocks.
Vesper.
Yeah.
Sunny does get a knock, I believe, up on Ralph.
Yep.
But at this point, it's a 3v1. Kevin's going
Jinx coming
to
in
be
for the
out here in
first.
any second. Devin is also knocked. It's Sunny and a 3v1. Somebody from Team Vesper probably is going for the revive on, on Ralph. And I do believe Ralph is back up.
Yep. Devin is still knocked. Sunny can't move. Jinx is smoking his way around.
Oh, so low,
Jinx with
so
the
low,
grenades.
so low, so low.
And the molly.
And
That's it.
First match. Vesper came out on top. Cotton 4K. We will see you next game. Team 14 is really close. They've heard all of this going on. I don't know why the holdback. They know that it's happening. They're scoped in. So let's see what else is going on the rest of the map. That was a good fight between Team Vesper and Cotton 4K.
But yeah, we got Team 17. Where are they at? I think they've been wiped. Let's go to Team 21.
The ghouls.
I'm really gonna have to practice this camera angles. It's not easy at all.
It's not easy. Everyone thinks it's really easy to call out the action between teams fighting.
Yeah, it's really not.
And to catch the angles, it's so not, and it's so different than any type of other streaming. Like, I mean, it's different than play, it's different than 1v1s, it's different than custom rooms. It's very different, and I am so grateful for you tonight. So grateful. I'm struggling really
no
to cough
problem.
and not cough. But also, I know that this was like, when I messaged, I was like, "You've never done this before," but like, I mean,
yeah,
it's
I
also
don't mind.
a great way to break in. Like, we have a really great community and really supporting community. So
Yeah, like I said, even if I had to go to sleep and wake up, I would have done it because I knew that how much it meant for you not to miss a scrim. Because I know from our previous conversations, where you were like, "We don't miss scrims." So I was like, hell no! I better wake. I better stay awake. I need to inject some coffee or do something. I'm not gonna let Kels down.
Yeah, I was sitting here with like 102 fever. I'm like, we do not miss scrims.
And I know,
Everyone's like,
angry.
"You
I know,
need to
angry
not
would have
do
been.
this." Yeah,
Angry would have been upset as well. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna do it. So then I stayed up, and then the stream kept me going. We were running some ones, and everyone was like, "Yo, you're up late." I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna help Kel out."
Oh, I appreciate it so much.
No problem, no problem. And it's something that I'm gonna be doing eventually at some point. So you know, what way to learn than to jump head first.
And you did.
So
You
Team
jumped head
20.
first, and you didn't hesitate, and I appreciate that greatly.
Team 20 are fighting, but I don't know if they know that Team 21 is just about to pull up on them. They're fighting Team. Okay, here now they're aware of them. They're aware of the situation now.
Just became a party, is what happened.
Indeed.
Team 20. Some of these teams are new to me, so I normally really am good about knowing who's who before the start of the night, but tonight I'm a little bit behind.
Okay, so Jay's knocked.
Trace Ranchos.
And Lucifer is down.
And Death Row Gaming.
Yeah. We're just gonna pull out and scope up a little bit just to make sure we can try and catch the angle, because Team 22 washed is trying to join this party right now. Okay, there's a knock there on the ghoul traps.
Amy Kid is knocked. Lucifer is knocked.
Okay, washed is pulling back to the house. I think he was just having a look and see what's going on.
Wash
Okay.
kept zone.
All right, they're going to be able to get the revive on, and that's a squad wipe right there for Team 21.
GG's.
Yep.
Trace Ranchos, we will see you next match.
Yes, sir. Okay. Who can we go to now?
Ghoul's probably going to run into Washed. And
yeah.
I'm noticing that Thirsty Island is coming up behind Ghoul. They're going to take the fight. I think, yeah, the guys will take the fight. So Dare is knocked. It's just Chris, is Desync, and Mac that are up. They're going for the thirst on Dare. And Mac and Chris kept going. They couldn't get to Dare in time, so they just decided to get into zone and not take the fight. I think if those guys had known that they had just gotten out of a fight, that Ghoul had just gotten out of a fight, they probably would have held their own.
And Team 12 is going to walk into a... Whoa, they drove past. Now they've split up. They're going to run into the thirsty guys. No, they're going to run straight into... Oh! How have they survived driving straight through? And they've carried on driving off. So the team 12 is split in half right now.
Team 12 is Supernova. They've played with us for a really long time. I think they were a trio going into tonight. I don't think they had a full squad.
Ah. Okay, so the Thirsty Boys are holding the compound down the bottom. Let's follow Washed and see what Washed are doing. They're holding the houses at the edge of Pachinki.
Everyone has made it into that last zone, and we did just have another zone closure. Supernova is going to be probably the ones that have to come in the farthest direction, and they've kind of circled back out to the blue, and now they're rotating in. I think they're trying to meet up with the rest of their team. They're really close to Ghoul. Washed Esports is really close to them as well. At the top of the map, you have Sus. And Team Vesper is still going strong. Team 12, Supernova.
Team 11 is doing okay. They have no kills, but they're holding. They're fighting Team 4 right now, who is Toxic Terror.
Toxic Terror is like family to us, so I am a little biased.
And they're running a 3-man squad as well, right? Scarface, Trouble,
Yeah.
and Ebo's God YT.
Yeah, Ebaz and Trouble and Scarface, really strong players, really strong scrim players. And they just got blessed with Zone. So did Inner Memory. Again, that's another strong team. They've been with us forever. This is a Team 14, I think, is a new team to us, Alter Esports. They're really close to Team 13, Mina 4. I think they're going to take that fight, too. It looks like Alter Esports, a full squad, and Mina 4 looks like it's a trio? Am I right?
Yeah, Alter Esports.
Yeah.
And you have Team 13 and Men of 4 that are running a 3-man.
They've pulled away. They have vehicles. They are pulling away. They are getting into zone, but it looked for a second like they were going to take a fight there. Toxic Terror's made it into zone. Thirsty Island right next door to Toxic Terror. These guys fight it out all the time, and we are really close to this clan, so it's so hilarious, but there's nothing but love here. Same thing with Inner Memory, holding outer side of the zone.
Desync has been knocked by Toxic, Scarface, and Thirsty.
Oh, that was...
Max, yeah. Oh, okay. And that's Toxic taking up.
GG's Toxic Terror.
I didn't want to even say Thirsty because I was like, oh
no, Thirstum, because it's owed. Like we have a great rivalry. We have a great relationship with them, and nothing but respect and love for them. So GG's, you guys.
GG's. Well, it looks like they're gonna come up on Team 11, or they're holding Team 11 on the edge of the zone. The guys from Inner Memory, they get a knock.
I'm reading the chat. Someone's like, Toxic Terror's banned.
Team 16.
No,
Team
never.
16 are taking it. Team 16. Team 16 has just had a thirst. Ralph is knocked. Breezy is out.
And that squad is done.
Yes, Habibi. Let's check in on Habibi. Habibi is just working his way, and he's like, all right, I'm just gonna survive. He's gonna. I think he's gonna come. He's gonna come unstuck right now. Habibi, this is the wrong place to pull up. How did you not die? Oh, there goes Habibi. Almost made it to go for a swim. Oh. Habibi almost made it to the watering hole.
I was just going to say it's a good thing that Habibi didn't run into Toxic Terror's tree from the other scrim where they got stuck.
All right, the watch guys are holding it down. Let's see who's close. So okay, we got ghouls. Ghouls are about to run into some trouble. They're about to run into the sus.
Save Us Esports, which is Sus Alpha Ammo, and I think that is Karama.
Yeah.
I'm not positive.
So there's 3 squads here. So so they're gonna run into the guys in Washed. This is gonna be a party right now. Okay. There's 2 knocks there. That's a knock for a knock. Kurama has been knocked. They traded a knock for traps. Sus Ammo is behind 2 smoking vehicles. Alpha is going to have to make his way up to try and get a revive. Ghoul is going to have to pull back. I don't know if they can see him from that angle. No, I don't think the Wash Boys can. Okay, they're going. Oh, they got him with the molly. So Ghoul is out. Alpha is taking some fire. He's about to get pulled up. There's going to be another fight here with Team 13. Men of 4 have got a knock. They managed to get the revive, but they're taking heavy fire. It's definitely a party over here.
Haven't seen a ruin end zone in scrims in a long time. This is a great place to have end zone. You have a lot of places to hold angles, a lot of places for teams to come in on.
Oh, Cal's Adam is out. Sus Alpha takes him out.
Team 19 is engaged right now with Toxic Terror. They have the hill, so they may be able to get shots down, but they have everybody coming in right on top of them.
Ghouls is knocked. Ghouls Nemesis is knocked. Toxic, they've got a knock on Toxic. The AS squad is about to take out Team 13, and that's Team 13. There's one left. Glitchy. Glitchy's a Toxic. Scarface versus Glitchy versus Ghoul.
Excuse me.
Radiance Esports about to take a 4-on-1 fight here. Okay, Team 19 he's gonna be stuck. If the Ghoul team spot him, this is all over.
Team 19 is engaged with Ender Memory right now, and those guys are a strong team. They have some OG synergy built up with them.
Yeah.
They've been playing a long time.
Okay. Oh, okay, that's 2 knocks. That's 2 knocks and a
That's thirst
thirst.
on Tempest. Draco's the only one up, and that's
Team
it
19
for Team
out.
19. Ender Memory's putting in the work. Scarface is the only one up from Toxic Terror.
Yeah, and he gets a knock
where
on
everybody
Nemesis.
is. He's just been kind of like hanging out, trying to get around. He has everybody coming in on this zone.
Okay, Team 14 just took a knock. So let's get back over to that. There's only 2 left. Nope, that's not right. Okay.
Team 14 is Ultra Esports. It does look like they have a knock on Fran God.
This is so difficult. That's Fran got out, and I think the he's not gonna make it. That's Team 14 out.
Out to zone.
Washed have held these houses for a good several minutes, and they've been blessed by being in the middle of the zone. Yeesh. That nade is a bad nade, it looks like. Oh no, it was a good nade. It looked like it bounced off the door frame. Okay, we're gonna have to go up. Okay, that's a knock. What a nade.
Ammo is not.
That's a nade. Team 11. Team 11 may be able to clutch this. Akumai needs to circle in. He's way too far out. That's I've got Team 21, Death Row, holding a nice ridgeline. Ooh. Team 11.
Ender Memory just lost Striker. Striker's one of the Chinese symbols in his name, so that's Striker and Enercuto. So they quickly went from a full squad to a duo.
Yeah, I think Akumai is gonna have to come in now. Okay, so he's got a knock on Washed, so it's a 1v1. Washed Ares is not gonna take this fight. Team 21 Ghoul, Team 21 Death Row are pushing in now. So is Team 9 Save Us Esports. They may get caught, but they look like they're in the building now. Akumai is gonna have to pull in. You got a 3v2v1v2 going on right now.
I mean, he's just built different. I've seen this guy do like squad wipe end of game, so he might just be like out there. Yeah.
He's just like, all right, no one's gonna remember I'm here, and I'm just gonna clap these cheeks on the way in.
Exactly. I've seen him just like pop off and just take out teams.
Well, he's got a good position right now. And that's good. The ghoul's gonna have to. Yeah, this zone's gonna
Ares
chew
just
them up.
got taken out by
Yeah.
Alpha,
This zone's gonna chew them right up.
and Ammo just did the same thing. Got another knock on that team. I
Oh,
don't know
look at this
down.
rotation by
Ammo's
Akumai.
got Akamai in his scope. And Ammo is down to Akamai. I don't think he can see Alpha yet. And that's a thirst on Ammo. So save us esports Ammo. Everyone's just trying to be one with the bush right now.
That's Alpha out.
And Akamai takes out Alpha as well.
It's a
He
3
has
on
like
1.
chosen that angle for a reason, and he is going to just chip away at the rest of the team.
He might catch them.
He's
They're
an
gonna have
amazing
to push in on
talented player.
zone. Yeah, he can just, if he's got enough nades, he might be able to light them up.
Hey, Kel, wasn't it last scrim that at the end Akamai took out that whole team?
He almost did that squad
for the
wipe on
club,
movies. Yeah.
Yep, here comes the nades. He's gonna have to blanket them. That's a knock.
He's got a knock on Adrian.
Nice.
This is going into a montage. This is it. For the montages. Putting in the work. Spraying the smoke.
He's got the zone.
And he just saved Grace.
Yep. The 3 on 1. They are low. Can he clutch?
Oh,
Sheesh.
GG's, but you put in the work though.
GG's. Okay.
Cool gaming? Cool gaming, Sweaty?
Yo.
Yep.
Damn.
Cool gaming taking the win tonight, and they put up the kills for sure.
With 18 kills.
Yeah.
I'm gonna press continue because it's still shooting sounds.
No problem. Inner Memory coming in second place with 4 kills. Save Us Esport coming in third with 3. Washed Esports coming in with 12. And AES. Who's AES?
AES was I believe
Alter
the
Esports?
Alter Esports, yeah.
Alter Esports coming in with 6 kills. Toxic Terror coming in with 2 kills. And RNC. I think that's Radiant Esports.
Yeah.
Coming in 7th. All right, we will get the next rooms open. Going all out goes to Ghoul Nemesis. Best Companion goes to Ghoul Nemesis as well. And Finisher goes to Ghoul Nemesis. This is the player to beat tonight, I think. I just literally, I think he had 9 kills this
9
last
kills that game, yeah. 9 kills.
3 revives. And he was the final finisher. He was the one that got the last kill. So that is definitely somebody to watch next match. All right, I'm gonna mute for just one quick second and grab some tea. I will be right back.
No problem.
When we push into those in a second, make sure you transition so you can see the inventory.
right now sweating. I'm getting this spam. It's Sam Hawk. Of course I don't have it down.
I've been at it on the low, trapping out a while live. I can see the leaders doing, let's be talking plans and maybe seeing you. Pull up on you, let me school. Nobody here but me and you.
I hate that.
Got a little ring to it, turn that thing fluid in the coupe.
Whatever.
Look, I know it's real. I'm on my Marshawn. I've been really getting feel. You know why I'm here, don't act like you know how
I will be good in like 10 seconds. Send me another 20 invites. I'll get in there. It's almost finished. What is hard start for this match?
9:20.
Back then I was an adolescent, then I had a lesson. I'm the man.
7 minutes.
Now I'm on cam now. I got plans now. I'm finna branch out. Grew up quick, but never let go of this year. I put all of that in my rip. Blue tint papers, blowing vapors, wouldn't trade us. Long hair killer in my villa, bitch, I made it. Used to play to play. Now I
Can you post codes to the streamer
lay me
channel?
down. I'ma need you to hold me all the way down. Hold it down for me. Say you down
I
for
thought
me.
I had.
Say you hold it all the way
I didn't look. I just
down for me.
reminded.
Hold it down for me.
You did. Thank you.
Say you hold it
All right.
all the way down.
And I think I'm good to get an invite, and I'll be able to get in the room.
Say you hold it
I downloaded. So,
hold it down for me. Say you down for me.
and it's saying I haven't downloaded.
I really grind like it's 10 of me.
I'm gonna restart.
Salt trip, I got the recipe. And you can find me where that pressure be. Evasion, I've been levitated in the preparation. I've been meditated, I've been hella patient. I'm so tired of waiting. I got right here with my day. From where that crevice be. I've been silent since the less of me. Out here with the sea, really in the field. I'm really on cam now. I got plans now. I'm finna branch out. Grew up quick, but never let go of this here. I put all of that in my rip. Hey. Blue tint papers, blowing vapors, wouldn't trade this. Long hair killer in my villa, bitch, I made it. Used to play to play, now I think we major now. She wanna lay me down. I'ma need you to hold me all the way down. Hold it down for me. You say you down for me. Say you hold it all the way down. Hold it down for me.
My bad. Was I supposed to scroll through the last few teams for the scores? Because it was so noisy that I just pressed continue, so I apologize. I don't know
No,
if I
you're
missed it.
fine. I
You're
think
fine.
what he's
Go-
talking
go
about
ahead.
is the code. You're fine. No, you didn't have to scroll. I think what he was talking in regards to was hiding your screen, and it's different because on 1v1s you always post codes everywhere.
Yeah, I
in SCRIMS-
literally just remembered that, so I just sent it to be right back before I put the code in. I didn't realize I didn't do that the first time.
Okay. But I think he's gonna add you, so he can just add you to the next couple rooms.
No problem at all. What's your in-game name? Because I've got quite a few friend requests.
It's going to be
He should be-
P.I. Sweaty.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll look out. Yeah, my mistake.
It's part of the living and learning process of SCRIMS is
Yeah.
that
It is indeed.
there's always that one there's always that little band of trolls that are in streams and they're like, let's go
Yeah.
crash them, and you're like, please don't. Can you just not? Some of us just don't have the patience to deal with you. So can
Yeah.
you just not do this? I know your parents didn't pay enough attention. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, just chill.
So it's I mean, you do the 1v1 rooms
Mhm.
and you and
Oh,
Juice. I'm just
yeah.
how do you guys have these patience? Wow. This is
Yeah,
a
it's
whole nother level.
it's
It's a
beginning
whole
to
nother level of
it
patience.
beginning to wear real thin.
Yeah, I watched you boot some of the guys. Come on, guys. It's only this guy and this guy. Get out. What are you doing?
Yeah, it's just unbelievable. And then you post. So I've taken the time to also translate the rules into Albanian, Chinese, Arabic, so many different languages because we're having players from all over pop up. So you post it. They say, oh, I don't speak English. Okay, no problem. So you post it up in the language that they speak, and they still pay they pay it no no acknowledgement whatsoever. And then just all of a sudden they turn up with laser sights and extended barrels, and then you kick them and they say, yo, bro, why you kick me, man? It's like, yo, please just follow the rules. And it doesn't really, it kind of doesn't really affect me because I'm streaming anyway. It's more the gut time that the other guys have taken out to come and play these rooms, and if you can't pay them the respect that they deserve, then it just becomes a pointless activity.
Yeah. How long have you been streaming on Trovo?
Like for 3 weeks now, 3-4 weeks.
You grew so fast.
Yeah.
Oh my! You and Angry both have done amazing on Trovo. Congratulations! Like,
Thank you.
You really grew like so much. I knew it hadn't been that long, and I was like, maybe it was longer. And you like,
No,
I mean,
so
I have my account, and I just don't stream from my main account that often. So I was like, maybe it was something like that. And then I was like, no, I'm fairly confident. I remember the conversation. You're like, I'm gonna start streaming soon. I'm just trying to work
yeah.
out like all the technical stuff. And I was like, wow. And I looked at your stream today and I'm like, holy cow, congratulations. Like
Thank you.
that's the work ethic the community needs, and you have definitely put it in.
Yeah, so I started in like this in the second week of last month, but then I had some audio issues. So I stopped streaming until I got them fixed. So the last 2 weeks of last month, so like 15 days, we streamed, and then the 7 days of this month. So in the first 2 weeks, we were able to rack up enough hours to go into the Trovo Silver instead of the Bronze. So we were able to get further up. And then this season they've given this month they've given us a target of like 2,700 hours, and as of the 7th we're already at like 1,600. So
Congratulations!
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a grind. It has been a grind.
Yeah, for sure. Angry messaged me yesterday. He said he got the email that he hit the Trovo Silver. So
Nice.
you, him, I think, or Rain.
Yeah.
These are all like, I mean, you guys are all like kind of come up at the same time, and it's nice. It's a nice energy for sure.
Yeah, and I support, you know, I'll always try and raid either Angry or Rain or any of the other streamers that I'm following, and vice versa. They'll always send people in.
You guys have like a really good, I don't know. There's a good energy about it. It's not that like vicious, like, oh, you're streaming at my same time. Like I'll jump on and you guys will all be streaming, and it's like, who do I follow and who do I watch right now? And I'll just like hop around. But you guys are all very, very respectful, bringing that good energy into the North America PUBG scene, which it desperately needs. So
yeah,
much respect.
That's the main thing. I'm just trying to keep a positive vibe. Again, even with the clan that we had a lot of guys that came in, and you know the rep is that they're somewhat can be toxic, or they get a bit aggressive and whatnot. But obviously, when after they hang around with myself for a little while, they see that I'm not that way. And I'm not saying that they kind of look up to me in a sense, but it's more just they go, all right, cool. Well, if he's not doing it, I don't want to do it. And then, you know, like touch wood, we've had no bad vibes. We've had a couple of incidents with some players, but that can't be helped.
No, I can't.
And we won't go into all of those videos and stuff that have been put out on the internet and whatnot. But the 99% of the remaining clan, and we're up at like 115 members now. Good as gold. Everybody supports each other.
Wow.
They'll jump in and try and help each other with ranking and if they want to play scrims. So you know, we're just really trying to turn the mold, just one person at a time. I mean, it's never gonna change the whole community, but as long as, you know, me and my guys are able to do what we need to do.
It will. If there's more of this out there, it will start to change the community as a whole. And
Well, that's the
something
goal.
like, I mean, yeah, for sure. Like when I started hosting scrims, like it was a long time ago, like forever. It feels like I feel so old. I feel so old. But like we're going on 2 years, and
Oh wow.
it's not even a Saturday missed ever, except for maybe like 2. I have a great staff behind me. I have a great in the clan, and I have great guys that play the comp scene. I haven't scrimmed in quite a few months, but it's a job. It's
Mm-hmm.
It's like the organization of it is a job, and you treat it like a business, and you treat people with respect.
Yeah.
You start to see that respect come back, and you start to see people be really positive in the community.
Well, that's ultimately
So
the
it
way
is
that I
possible.
try to conduct myself. Just if I show respect. Now, ultimately, you know, if I'm playing, I might rage at myself, but I try and, especially if they're streaming, I'll try
Oh,
and
I
keep
do
it
that
off
all the
stream.
time.
Yeah. And then, you know, just always try and I always try and give everybody the benefit of the doubt. And just let people know that, you know, listen, there are two sides to every story. Let's try and work out how we can resolve this, as opposed to having a rage and a massive argument, because there's no need for it. And I'm sure that, you know, cool heads will prevail. So slowly, everyone else is kind of adopting my train of thought. At the beginning, it was, oh, you sit on the fence for too long, and eventually you're going to get splinters in your ass. But slowly, you know, people can see that there's a couple of guys in specific that I mean, I'm not going to name names, but they are extremely, let's say, somewhat aggressive to other people, but they'll always come through and spend hours in the stream, and I haven't seen a negative vibe or a word come from them, because they understand that the respect goes both ways. So unless I disrespect them, they're not going to be disrespecting me, where they could be literally arguing with somebody else who I know, but they'll always leave my name out.
That's important. That is definitely
Starting
important.
in 1 minute.
And what was that, Shreddy? Are we starting?
Starting in
I'm
one,
still getting
1
the
minute.
error. I'm getting the error code on Sandhawk. So if I don't get it in the next minute, I'm gonna play off of what I'm told. I'll call out teams and players, but I'm still getting the error message every time I download Sandhawk. I think it's a sign that the Kindy needs to stay and Sandhawk needs to go. Just saying.
Right.
I think a lot of
If
people would
anybody
agree with
from
you.
PUBG is listening, that is just my opinion.
I think you speak for the
Unknown error
masses.
source.
I'm back.
Go for it if I'm not in.
4K Sunny just joined. Okay, so he's in. So is 4K waiting on a player?
Yeah, just
Nope.
waiting.
Yep. So I gave him enough. So we give him enough time. So there you go. You and Kel.
go ahead. This has happened to me before. We all know my feelings about Sandhawk and why my device particularly does not like that map. Always says file corrupted.
So I'm gonna be. I'm gonna try and do my best to keep with the
I'm
action.
gonna support. You're gonna do good. Shweddy's in there as well too, so Shweddy can message me on Discord. Tell me what teams to call out.
Yeah, exactly. Just let me know, and I'll scoot over to those teams. I'll try and get there as quick as I can. So we'll start off with our winners from the last game. I believe it was Ghoul. Yeah, Ghoul Nemesis. So we'll follow Ghoul Nemesis to start off with, and then we'll see where we go from there. Kels, there's a couple of people that are asking how do they join SCRIMS. So you want to post? I'm gonna post. Yeah, post it up. It might ban you because of the you can't post some stuff, whatever. But I'll fix it.
I don't want to post the links in.
No, okay. Let me try and get it. I'm gonna post your Discord link. If that's okay with you.
Yeah, discord.gg /thirsty-island.
It's pretty easy. We have a vanity URL, so it's pretty easy to find us. Yeah. We spend too much money on Discord to make sure our server is boosted.
Oh, okay. I'm getting the invite one, but it's coming up with the METPWGWK. 1 second. Let me go back into it. So after the .gg, it would be.
Hey, if I get banned, everybody make sure he unbans.
No. I'm watching you right away. I'm gonna immediately unban you.
There we go.
Okay, I'll copy and paste this in. So for anybody watching,
You are removed from ban.
yeah, my bad. For anybody watching, if you do want to join up to Scrims, just click the link of Thirsty Island, and they will assist you getting your teams registered and so forth.
Find us. We post on the 83 Gaming website on Discord all the time. So
Yes, as well. Yeah, they do post up in our Discord as well. So yeah, I'll make sure to tag everybody. Slayer, how can I do so? Gilero, yeah, there you go. Perfect. Thank you, Bacon. You can join up through there.
oh, I see Bacon. Hello. I haven't talked to her for a while, but it's good to see her.
Bacon is my guru.
Lucky. You're lucky.
Yeah,
She's awesome.
he is my guru. Bluff with the 300. Thank you very much, Bluff.
Hey, let's check out Watched.
Check out Watched.
Well,
Okay, I'm gonna
Watched,
switch
Looks
over.
like there's going to be engaging with
Watch Team 22.
vibez. We've seen Watched Aries in a couple of other scrims, but he's
Yeah, there's a knock. There's a knock on the Wash team. Wash Rock's sick has been knocked. And they managed to get the thirst. Team 17 is spread out extremely wide. Pancake is...
Yeah, there's also a couple teams just east or west of Camp Bravo in Paradise. There's 3 teams right there. And then just a little bit more west of that, right before the bridge is RNC and who is that?
I am so bad at this Sandhawk, Mac. I have not played this for so long. We got team in boot camp. Hey, let's go and have a look here.
Giving me error notifications. I think the call has been going for quite some time.
Okay, team 8 seems to be extremely spread out. They've lost a lot of players there. No, they are spread. Fine. Cold is in a flaming vehicle. It's pulled up on his teammate. And team 20 is very spread. Tres Ranchos.
Tres Santos is new to our scrims. I'm not really familiar with any of the players, but we did watch him take a battle early on in the last match, the Erangel. They held their own, but I mean, when you join a new scrim, it's really hard to get down the patterns of some of the teams that you're up against. Plus, a lot of these teams have drop spots. They drop the same location, same couple of locations, most every scrim, and that's because they train to like know how to move around the compound. So
they are spread.
They might have found that they were highly contested.
Yeah, they're spread extremely wide. I mean, if you look, they've got one at the bridge. If any knock here is going to be difficult to get a revive. And there's a knock on Rebel.
That'd be Black Sheep Rebel.
Dude, the Tez is pulled up behind.
We also have Thirsty Island coming down from Tatmok down towards the bridge, where no role models and
Oh, they're fighting. Yeah, no role models. Yeah.
yeah, and
Team 19, Radiance
Team 19,
Esport.
Radiance
Yeah.
Esports, yeah. But they Radiance Esports and no role models have you know knocked and thirsted two of each team. So
Oh, nice.
Thirsty Island coming in for the third party.
I think there's only one left on. Oh, that's a knock. That's a great knock. Desync with a knock there.
Nice work, Chris.
Oh. Okay, that's a finish on Team 18. The Team 18 is out.
Yes, Thirsty Island came in and finished off both role models and Radiance Esports.
Nice clutch there. Guys, I do apologize for my commentary. Absolutely sucks. It's definitely something I'm going to have to spend some time working on right
It doesn't suck.
now.
Suck is when you give no effort. You're giving effort and you're new to casting a scrim.
Definitely a lot to take in and learn about. So we're going to see who else we can flip to. No one really seems to be engaging right now. We've got a team coming in from Paradise.
We got some teams at boot camp. Exchanging with another team. See the team.
Okay, so team 20.
Team 14 is Alter Esports and Trace Ranchos. We're shooting at each other just a second ago.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So Alter Esports. Yeah, they're spread quite far. Okay, looks like Alter might be pushing up. There's a knock on what's his name? Emmy Kid. Lucifer is pushing up. Okay. Let's switch to the viewpoint of Team 14 that might be closing in on them. Team 14 being Alter Esports. Rovo is broken. You might just need to refresh. Okay. The team is spread. Alter Esports is spread a little. One there. Oh wow. Alter Esports is extremely widespread now. There's a 4-on-2 fight happening on this hill.
There's also right at that
Washed is coming in.
Yeah, at that intersection on the northeast side of boot camp, you have Enter and Supernova coming together right there.
Okay, so there's two knocks there on Tres Ranchos. I don't think they know that Alter Esports are that widely spread, so they can take this fight.
You said Inner Memory and Supernova? Shreddy?
Yes. They're kind of like backed off one another a little bit, but they were exchanging fire a second ago.
Is that Team 12?
They play in a lot of scrims with each other, so they've seen each other quite a bit. They know how each other works.
Yeah, Team 12.
They might not
Team 11.
Ready to take on that type of fight this early on.
They're actually moving quite. Supernova's moving north.
Yeah, Master is moving up.
I think there's going to be an exchange very soon.
Master's knocked. I don't think he saw them flanking up. He's been thirsted. That's one down for Supernova. That's another knock. Carly's gonna have to push up. They're pushing down now. Okay, that's a thirst. The 4-on-1. It looks like a 4-on-1. Callie is running for the hills.
Yeah.
See you
After
later,
my
dude.
sopping her up
Yeah.
with a well placed grenade.
Like goodbye. So this is Striker pushing up, right?
Live. I just
From
want to live.
Striker?
Yeah, it says Striker
Oh,
from
there's a knock on Striker. Okay, there you go. They're gonna get the revive.
Zone killer
And
looks like he's gonna be thirsty.
yep. Okay. Carly is
And
running
there
for the
he is.
hills, so survive another day. Let's have a look and see what else we got. Team 20, Tres Ranchos, is fighting with Team 14, Alta Esports. They're still taking this battle. But I don't think they've realized that there is one player extremely close. They have you have Lucifer. Yeah, Lucifer is right in front of Juan G.
Yeah, you have 5 teams in that area. It's gonna get super crowded.
Yeah.
This is Sandhawk. It's always super crowded.
But I don't think if Lucifer has to be very careful here, because every time he's gonna pop up, he might get shot from Juan G here. Oh wow,
And
what
I have
some
a
shots.
feeling Cotton 4K is going to be coming up for trying to get the third party.
Yeah, we do have a team. Yeah, 4K is closing in. I mean, Cadness is holding back a late position, so he might be able to spot them. He's just jumped in a vehicle and pushing forward. But they're gonna have to clear Juan here, really, if they stand any chance, unless they fall back.
And it's surprising that the other 2 members are camping out in boot camp.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So let's see where Juan is. What's Juan doing right now? How close is he? He's extremely close. I'm not sure if he's disconnected. Oh no, he's not disconnected. But he might be able to pick off. Yeah, he knows there's one guy on the roof. And 4K is closing in.
Yeah.
There you go. Yep. They cleared.
Yeah, and the unknown alpha team is kind of hanging back to the east a little bit, trying to keep an eye on Inner Memory and that fight to the west.
Let's sweat it with Kevin. They're gonna pull up on the two Tres Ranchos guys that stayed up. Devin looks like he's pushing forward. Let's have a look. Okay, so nobody there, buddy. Look to you. You're gonna have to go to your left. These guys are gonna pop up. Okay, so there's a knock. Wow, they got a knock on one of the Tres Ranchos guys.
Stay there, but in other action, we had one of the members of Thirsty Island taken out by one of the guys from Team 8.
Sheesh. Okay, so the Thirsty Island boys are okay right now. Back to these guys are holding, and 4K has been knocked. Devin has taken injury. Lucifer is pushing up. So is Naz, and there's gonna be a fight here.
Serial Killers looks like they're moving towards the ruins, where there's 3 other teams that are waiting to go.
All right, so they're gonna pick up these 2. Oh, okay, that's 4K been taken out. Tres Ranchos.
They did some damage to Tres Ranchos.
Yeah, they did. They were lucky that they managed to regroup because they were spread. So they're gonna they're gonna be able to ride that one out and loot out. Switching back over, who do we have? We have
And then Inner Memory's coming down on
yeah.
top of Alter Esports.
You have Team 13 as well. That's just outside of them. Men of 4 across the way.
It looks like Thirsty Island took out Team Hated.
Nice, nice. We have Team 3. Team 3 is the serial killers. Serial killers are rotating nicely. Haven't taken any, haven't racked up any kills as of yet. But they, Team 11 in a kick. That's a great nade.
You have Bull
Team
Camp in the
Hated.
bridge,
Yeah,
over to the north.
that's the wipe on Team Hated.
Oh yeah, one of the guys from Inner Memory got him.
Okay, where are we with the rotations? Where are we? Yeah, the Ghoul team has held the bridge. Everybody's holding compounds. Doesn't look like anyone's going to come across. Well, you have Alter Esports has just been taken out. Who else is
There's
left?
still one guy left.
Yeah, he's yeah.
Right on the edge of zone. Yeah.
Yep, he's
Oh,
been taken
there he
out.
goes. He was just taken out by Inner Memory.
Yeah, 2 knocks though. They're gonna have to get back across the water to try and get those revives real quick.
Yeah, Trace Ranchos is coming up rather quickly.
Tres Ranchos, Team 20. Let's have a look at Team 20 scoping. I'm having to learn the name so I know what they're in. Oh, that's a good knock. That's a good knock on Team 9. Save us esports.
Got Toxic and Wasted in the ruins. Both of them are moving towards zone, along with Team 13, Men of 4. Team 4's Men of 4 is taking shots on Ghoul on the bridge.
Team 4, Toxic Terror. Oh, they're
No,
gonna
sorry,
come.
Men of 4 is
Yeah, Men of
engaging
4.
with Ghoul on the
Yeah,
bridge.
there's a knock on one of the Men of 4. It looks like Toxic Terror gonna be able to pick up the kill. Yeah, and a knock. So they scoop up a free kill.
Yeah, they came in for that third party.
Yeah. They scoop up a free kill. Oh, and Toxic Sun is knocked. Toxic Icy is also down. So Trouble and Ebo's God are going to have to pick up. Team 17 might be closing in. I'm not sure how far they are. Let's have a quick look. Yep. Okay, so the inner guys, team 11.
Wash is out fighting with serial killers right now. They have a knock, and now Wash is going across the bridge, running right into Ghoul.
Okay, so they've thirsted. It's only Ares left. He's gonna swim it out. I don't think he's gonna make it across. They're gonna be able to pick up the kill. So you have here Team 11 is gonna run into Team 9. Light work has been knocked. It's a bit of a weird. Inner is split. Inner Keek is taking the water line, but it's gonna run into Tres Ranchos, who's obviously taking some damage right now. Save Us Esports is down 1 man, and they are. Who are they? Who's the team? Okay.
Serial Killers is taking
Team
a
20.
weird.
Rest Ranchos is closing in.
Yeah,
They're
Serial
fight.
Killers taking a weird flank up to the north side of Gould.
Yeah,
I don't think they're. I think he's going to surprise a couple of them.
I mean, Benny looks like he's gonna get caught right now because Kike is gonna pull right up on him unless he's spotted him. So it's a weird. They all have players inside each other's parameter. Lucifer's been knocked. This nade might do this. This might be a good nade. That's a good knock. That's the finish. Does he know he's behind the door? He's right behind the door. Peekaboo. No, he's gonna get you in the back. Oh, clutch. Come in, clutch. Oh, watched Ares. Watched Ares is almost out. Gets a knock. Nice clutch. The Thirsty Island. The Thirsty Island boys are trying to work their way down this mountain without falling to the death. Nice. Nice, desync. Finds a way down, taking minimal damage. Who are they going to run into, though? They're going to run into the Ghoul squad. Let's see how close they are. Team 21, Death Row. I don't know if they're aware of that they're pulling up on them. But it's super close right now. They're going to have to take this fight.
Just a heads up to everybody that is in the stream and has joined the server. I gave everybody roles manually, so you're going to have to try and figure out how to get those or ask, and have tagged everyone so that you got a welcome message, and that will give you information on how to register.
So the Ghoul squad is going to take out the Thirsty Island squad. I don't think they had a chance, really. The zone was pushing them in. They didn't have much time to be able to regroup. But over in Kike has been knocked. There's a knock on the Ghoul. It's just it's 3v4. So Inner Memory are gonna hold the zone and might be able to catch Death Row on the way in, depending on how long this, if he can heal up in time. Okay, so he's healed up. Ghoul squad have worked their way in. They're gonna have to fight an uphill battle, which is never easy. Never easy in this scenario. We have one who's already, yep, he's in the zone. So I believe this is Striker from my previous recollections. He's holding inside the zone. The rest are all outside the zone. Trying to work an angle on top of this car. We'll pan out just to see what's going on with the action. DK's gonna have to pull up. They've got them all. If Striker can pull up and flank the right side, yeah, they're gonna be able to easy picks. Easy picks. I think this is gonna be GG's. Gonna be GG's. There it is. That's GG's. Okay, so we have Inner Memory with 11 kills. We have Death Row coming in second with 7 kills. We have Team Lucifer. Which team was Lucifer on? I apologize. I'm not sure. With 16 kills. We have the Thirsty guys in Place 4 with 3 kills. Team 5. No, that's not Team 5. Unknown Alpha, I believe, with 3 kills. Washed Players in 6th place with 3 kills. We have Toxic Terror in 7th place with 9 kills. Thus, who's this? Save Us Esports in with 8th place with 2 kills. And then we have, I think that's Men of 4 with 1 kill in 9th place. The Serial Killers in 10th with 0 kills. 11th place is Alta Esports with 0 kills. 12th is, believe it or not, Team Hated with 1 kill. 4K, Caught in 4K with 0 kills in 13th. We need to, I'm not sure of this team. SN, I'm not sure of the, Supernovas, so my apologies, Supernovas with 4 kills. Team 15 is BS, which is the Black Sheep. Yep, Black Sheep with 0 kills. 16 is NRM, with who was the team that Habibi was in? Apologize. No role model. No role models. No role models. No role models. Yep. Then we have RNC. I believe is Radiance, if I'm not mistaken.
Radiant Arts. You're right.
They have 4. They had 5 kills. Team 18, which was, I'm not sure really.
No.
Because
what's the name?
Chaos, Ban, Luffy, and Kira Aimbot.
That is Kira. That's another Save Us Esports team.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
they're playing under.
They have 2 internet.
Right. Okay. And then Team 19 with 1 kill was VOR. Vespa, I believe. Vespa, Ghosty, Ralph, Yuki, and Jinx from ETR.
That is Ralph's team, Vesper. It's a newly formed team.
Indeed. So those are the scores. They had 1 kill in the last in 19th position. So going all out was Ina Cueto with 7 defeats, 600 damage. Best companion was 3R Emmy Kid, 3 assists, 5 revives, 316 health restored, and survival time of 1,409. The finisher, final elimination, defeat 7, 1 assist, distance traveled 4,985, and survival time 1,497 goes to Ina Cueto. I hope I pronounced that name correctly. I apologize if I didn't.
Right. Shreddy, are you getting codes out?
Yes, ma'am. I'm getting ready to post them right now. I was creating the room while he was going down the list.
I see it. Thank you. You can send me an invite when you get a chance. Oh, you forgot to add him?
Yeah, I forgot to add him. I'm a big dumb dumb.
And look, Kel's back. Just like that, the game doesn't have an issue with anything other than hot. What is that about? Like, I feel like I'm being isolated by PUBG. They're like, nope, she has talked so much crap about this map, she will never be able to download. Never. Every time I get file corrupted, I can't. I don't even understand what it is. I've tried repairs. I've tried to put in tickets. I've tried to.
I wonder what it could be.
When I play scrims, I play on a different device. It's just this device and that one map out of everything. And there's so much now in the game. Like, there's so many maps. There's so many different versions of like things you can play, whether it like be from TDM to
Yeah.
Hanger
Oh, it's
to like
unbelievable.
there's so many things going on.
Well, this
Shout
has
out to
definitely been.
Bacon for helping everybody get it into the server that was curious. Thank you for your help. And
Yeah, I'm gonna I'll tell you what I am gonna do is I know a lot of my guys have just come back from playing, you know, the whatever it was, talent weekend, and some of them have come back, like they've got some free time from school. Our IGL was taking a bit of a break, so he's back now. So they've been asking me to get them ready for scrim. So we'll definitely try and put a team in for next weekend.
well, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
We
just
are
yeah,
actually
we'll show some support.
we're
Yeah, tell them about the
joining
event.
forces. Yeah, I haven't even said anything about it tonight. This is because I don't feel good.
Plug it up, plug it
So
up.
we're joining forces with Mazeeks, and we are doing a 2 scrim for 2 weeks, 2 scrims 2 weeks, and we're combining scores, and we have a lot of prizes, cash prizes
Oh,
for
nice.
teams. So Monday nights is with Mazeeks, Saturday nights is with us. Monday nights is first person perspective, 3 matches. Saturday nights with us is third person perspective, 4 matches.
Nice.
So the next 2 weeks is like they're dueling it out for some cash, and it's gonna bring in some different teams, some teams that play for the winnings. And I'm really excited to see some of these
Oh
higher,
yeah.
like very
Oh
high tier
yeah.
teams come
How
in.
much are we talking about here, Kels? Hit me with the numbers.
$250.
For the winning team?
So $100, 100 for first place, 60 for second place, 40 for third, $25 for top fragger from first person perspective.
Nice.
$25 for top fragger from third person perspective.
Bet,
So, and
bet.
then also just giving out lots of stuff in the stream. On our side of things, Mazeeks does a lot of giveaways in their server with gear, gaming gear. So
Nice.
we just launched it like 2 days ago, and then I got sick. So I'm like a little
man.
like I'm trying to catch up. I'm like, okay, we have a lot to do, and I can't get sick right now. So.
Oh no. All right. Well, what you said the price pool is 250. So I'll put me down. I'll put an extra 100 in for you to split into the price pool.
What?
Yeah.
Thank you.
No
You don't
problem
have
at
to
all.
do that.
No, it's
Oh
all good.
my god.
What the
Make
heck?
it make it
just
worth
happened here?
make it
What
worth
the
it. Make it
heck?
worth it. Let them get it in. Let them sweat it out.
Is this real life?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That's awesome. I will start spreading the news.
No problem. Just let me know, and then I'll get that money. If you want it like PayPal or whatever, I'll get it across to you this week.
Thank you so much. I hope everybody heard that. That's I mean, that just boosted the winnings big time. So yeah, appreciate.
Don't mind. Gotta try and
You need to get your team in. You guys need to get your team in now. Now this is gonna be like, guys, go get that money back that I just put down on that, like right now. Like,
yeah, for real. I'm gonna go and sign some pros. I'm gonna go and sign some pros up and be like, yo, give me my money back, boys. Let's go.
I mean, some of the teams coming in because they're all off from the tournaments.
Yeah.
PMCO, like Crew Challenge, like you said, like a lot of teams are like they have that downtime right now. So I'm kind of excited to see these lobbies the next couple of weeks because
oh yeah, no doubt.
It's everybody that's got that downtime, but they still want to keep their skills up, so they're gonna be
of course
joining the scrims. And I mean, the one thing that we have going for us is that we've always been consistent. So they know, like, no matter what, like we will have our Saturday scrim night. So I get to see a lot of teams like come back and they're like, "Hey, we're just here for a couple weeks." I'm like, "Yes," but like, I mean, it's just fun to watch.
It will be. It really will be. I mean, I know some of the boys were playing. My boys were playing Coffee's Room. I think it was yesterday. They've done actually pretty well. I think the first time they played, they won 3 games back to back. Yeah, Coffee was like, if anyone can beat this team, I'll give them a royal pass. And it was a 4-on-1. And he was like, just as he said it, they capped the last guy. He's like, okay, maybe not. So they're doing well. I'm definitely gonna get them to join in. So yeah, next week I'll definitely try and put a team in.
For sure. Just let me know. I'll save you a spot.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it's a different world, Scrims. But it makes you a better player. It definitely makes you a better player, but it's a different
course.
type of game style. And that's some people that come in and they're like, oh, they're really great at classics and they're really great in rankings. And they come into scrims and they're like, what the hell just happened? Like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, it's because it's a different world. It's about holding angles. It's about, making sure your frags are like popping off, and everybody in the team needs to have a role. And some teams come in and they haven't really figured out those roles yet, and they're like, we were just a mess. And I'm like, no, you just need to play a couple more scrims. And it does make you an overall better player in the game. That's
for
something I will
sure.
tell anybody. If you want to get better, if you are trying to increase your skills in PUBG or even Call of Duty, new states coming online in a couple, like, what is it, a week? Any of these
less, like 4 days. They said the
Less
official
than a week.
release is the 11th. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, more work, more work, more work. But no, if you're trying to increase your skill in these games, playing scrims is definitely the route to go.
Yeah, for without
I can't
doubt.
promise you that everybody's going to get signed to tier 1, but I
but
can promise you that you
but it's
will
definitely
be
a
better player.
process. It's definitely a process. I mean just from watching and obviously playing in some of them with a couple of some of the scrim teams that we have, the awareness, I mean, if nothing else, it would just make sure that you're a better, you can go away and you can rank better. And if you ever wanted to really level up in the game, definitely run a scrim, even if it's non-ranked or non-pointed. It's definitely worth trying to get yourself into that mindset, because it does elevate your game to such a next level. And then you can really see the difference between the T1s, the T2s, the guys that are just coming up, and the guys that have been around for a while, because the rotations become second nature. They know their timings. The timing is the most important thing, knowing when to be able to move in and out of the zones, the rotations, and so forth. Those things are really, really important. And this is just me speaking as a novice.
Yeah, and throwables become, I mean, like, that's something
100%.
people like don't understand. They're like, Kel, why do you throw it? Like, you carry 7 smokes, and I'm like,
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, I play scrims though. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you
your
sometimes
loadout
have
is
nothing
completely
there
different.
but a field, and you have to build yourself a wall, and you have to use your vehicles to like blow up your vehicles and create a space for you to have cover. And
Exactly.
it's all those things that are very different about classics, because in classics it's like it's over real quick. It's generally just 2 teams in circle.
Yeah.
In scrims, it is like at times 11 teams, 34 people, 44 people in the end zones, in circles, and you're just like, what the hell? What is happening?
Yeah.
And it's because everybody's up.
I don't think people realize the amount of how different your rucksack loadout actually is, because in classics, you're predominantly carrying a lot of rounds, a few throwables, and a couple of med kits, whereas in the scrims it has to be the opposite. You're carrying barely any rounds, maybe 100 bullets, as opposed to the 250 that you might be normally carrying, to make space for additional med kits, additional smokes, additional grenades, additional mollies,
petrol, all those things.
Yeah, crazy, absolutely crazy. Like, so sometimes you completely forget that you're in a scrim, and you're like, yeah, no problem, I'll be all right. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh sheesh, I got to drop like 300 bullets to make space. When you need it the most. And it could be that extra one smoke that was a massive difference between you getting the knock or getting knocked, which changes the whole dynamic and the landscape of the game.
That's my thing, is smokes. Always smoke it out. Just give yourself a little bit of cover.
Yeah.
Try not to get knocked. I'm really good at getting knocked when I'm going for a revive, but that's my role on the team. I'm a really good support player. I'm trying to work on my CQC, but my role is a support player, and it's ducking and jiving and trying to get to a knocked player and trying to get that revive off.
Yeah, definitely.
And the minute somebody goes down, that's my goal, is to make sure that we stay a solid squad.
Definitely,
And
definitely.
I'm constantly throwing smokes, just like trying to get around and like yelling out, like, give me cover fire here so I can
Yeah.
get to that corner.
Of
But
course, and I think one of the most important things, which you kind of learn the fundamentals in ranking before you move on to scrims is, I know sometimes you may have a knock, but sometimes you need a knock, not for necessarily for the thirst, but to be able to reposition, regroup. So sometimes not getting too thirsty kind of helps, because you can go from a 4v3 to a 4v, you know, to a 3v2 real quick if you continue to, you know, if no one's getting the revive, if someone is consistently hard peaking. So I think you kind of really have to be consciously aware of who's doing what at any given time. So the team synergy and playing in between the scrims is extremely important. I mean, even if it's just running TDMs.
Team 7, Team 16. So I'm looking for Ralph and Alaskan Rage.
Welcome to PUBG Mobile.
Yeah, well,
Team
Alaska
5
Rage
dropped
has
tonight.
Alaska Rage hasn't been here at all tonight, so but Ralph, I sent him a message.
Alaskan Rage doesn't want to know what list I'm putting them on, but we'll just keep that to myself right now. Naughty list. Is Kel's naughty list. Sorry.
Sheesh.
Hard to come back from. Oh my goodness.
Sheesh.
Everyone's like, what? Where's? I've posted your stream link tonight probably close to 20 times. I'm still getting the messages going, wait, is there a stream? And I'm like, yeah, where have you been? Come on, pull it together, kids.
Okay.
Here we go.
We're gonna start it off with the Thirsty Island boys. See where we go from there.
I swear, some of you have me on like perma-mute on Discord. You do not see my notifications. Yes, I've posted the link
and Kel,
did you say something?
yeah,
I'm just getting I'm getting some questions about how far in advance do these teams have to register?
So registration opens on Monday at noon, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I open check-ins on Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
Play Saturday night.
Yeah.
So you have all week to get your team in, get it dialed in. I ask that you check in and start checking in on Fridays. We close check-ins and registration after we make our the list for slots.
Yep.
And that's generally mid-afternoon Saturday.
Yeah. Okay. So just for some people in the chat, like my boy Snow, when is the next time I'll be posting up.
Monday.
Monday is the next scrim. But yeah, you won't be able to play these scrims today because the teams have already been allocated, so you have to register prior to that. All right. I don't know.
We do limit the amount of teams that we put in. We don't fill the lobby completely 100% because we're trying to avoid lag. We want these players to have, you know, no lag, be able to get their shots off, make sure that they're getting their hit markers and not,
of course,
not having to fight for loot. Also, because you fill a lobby of competitive players, and
you're gonna lose a big amount of players straight off the bat if they all land on top of each other. So YouTube Snow, yeah, bro, you're gonna have to do it ahead of time. You won't be able to get into this, especially because of the point system. There'd be really no point in you trying to join into the third match of the scrim. Yeah, but definitely speak to me, Snow. I'll put you in touch with some of the boys that we have in our clan that will potentially be looking to put a team in, and we'll see if we can get you a spot. Plus, you can get to work with them, get your synergy levels up. Okay, try and get a little bit faster at this. Let's see what interactions we got. Okay, so we got We got there's a team 10. Team 10 trying to get to. It's taking some damage. Ban has already been knocked. Luffy is. I don't know if he's gonna make it all the way. Team 10, corrupt era. Just got caught in the middle here. Between Tres Ranchos. So I think Ban's not. They're not going to be able to get the revive on Ban. Luffy needs some meds, and Aimbot is okay right now. I don't know if he's going to. No, Ban's not going to make it. BS Rebel says I made it off the naughty list. I love the comeback, lol. Inmade it off the naughty list. Don't want to be on Kelly's naughty list. Sheesh. So straight off the bat, Corrupt Era are going to be running a 2-man team, and Luffy needs to find some meds ASAP. Let's have a quick look to scope out, see who's running into each other. That looks okay. We may have a little bit of action here between 4K. Caught in 4K and I'm getting. I need to learn these names properly. Unknown Alpha. Look like they might be getting into it.
Plus, esports washed and Thirsty Island are kind of all up next to each other in ruins.
Yeah.
But some highly contested spaces right now is the 4K and the unknown. Is that Unk? I know that's Reaper for sure. I think Pancake's in there as well.
Reaper's up on the mountain. The rest are down in the houses, I believe. I think Reaper's trying to work his way down. Yeah, Reaper is team 17, Unknown Alpha. Reaper is up on the mountain, really cut off. The remainder of the team, Kyle and the boys, they're pushing around now, so they might be able to cut Kevin off here. But we do have, sorry, what is his? Noodle. Noodle is around the back of them. Reaper is going the long way around to try and work his way down. Push.
Pancake and Kyle are about to get sandwich, but you have Black Sheep coming in, possibly for a third party, or maybe just cruising through, trying to rotate around.
Sorry, can you say that again, Kel? My mistake.
Black Sheep is pretty close to 4K. They're just rotating though. They're just rotating in. Ghoul's really close. You have a lot of teams in a very small space.
Oh yeah, I think Black Sheep are just passing by, but Ghoul are looking to take up. Looking to take up position. Who do we have here? Team 8, Black Sheep is the Lone Ranger trying to make his way up. I think he managed to get out. He might run into he might run into the Ghoul. He's definitely gonna run into Ghoul. Nemesis is sitting in ready to pounce. I'm not sure if he's aware of what's going on right now, but Winner needs to be very careful. He's extremely isolated. Oh, okay, he's gonna manage to get away. So he's lives to fight another day. Okay, I think we're gonna go back to and look at the 4K. The 4K guys caught in 4K are gonna They're gonna have to. These guys are gonna have to fight at some point. Reaper is so far out. I don't know if he's gonna be able to make it. I don't know if he wants to make it. Be the question. I think Devon has to be careful if he does try to put. He's gonna have to push from the left side because Reaper is holding this mountaintop. But Reaper is, I think Reaper is about to be pushed. He's about to be pushed by the Team 15 guys, which is Team Hated. I don't know if they know he's there. Zhao is. I don't think Zhao even knows that Reaper is there. He's too focused on the other guys of Unknown Alpha.
Recovered from the small coffin
Yeah,
pit.
and Reaper manages to get some damage on Devon, and there they go. He's dead. Oh, with the 0 HP. What? Sheesh. How is that not a knock? If that was me with my lag, I would have been dead. Reaper's gonna have to try and push. I don't even know if the yeah, that's it. Reaper is out there. The Team Hated boys, I think, are gonna take up position, and that's Reaper out the game.
Everybody's starting to move into the first zone.
Unknown Alpha might get a. Unknown Alpha might get sandwiched here. BS Rebel says, "Holy sheesh! I just noticed his shoe collection more than mine." That's just a small. That's just a small window of opportunity. Should we say? It goes all the way up, Rebel, and the other side of the wall as well.
They're like two walls.
Yeah. We're like 600 pairs of shoes and 700 hats deep into the collection. Okay, so we have a knock on Kyle. I think the 4K boys are gonna probably push in. Let's just check in with Devon. They're holding outside the wall strong. Jesse Live says, "Oi oi oi oi, Jesse." I'm filling in for Angry. Angry is unable to attend. Okay, so the 4K boys have had to pull back. Oof, that's a great knock. Kyle with a knock on one of the Team Hated boys. I don't think they're going to be able to get the thirst at this point. Going to be able to live to fight another day. We've got the ghouls, the Team 21, Death Row, holding the hill. I think they're just looking to see if they can get a nice third-party knock.
She's pretty close. They're moving in on the back of them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they realize yet that they are about to get some company. They are watching their flank for sure. Black Sheep is really close to them as well. Behind
Close to who, Kel? Sorry, I apologize. I didn't hear you.
What?
You said Black Sheep were close to who?
Black Sheep is close to Washed Esports,
Oh,
which is
right.
coming in on top of Ghoul that's on the hill. Have some highly contested spots going on right now. Team Hated just did take another knock. I'm not sure who it was from. I think it was from 4K. It might have been from Unknown. They're pulling back quite a bit in the upper hill of Hacienda.
Yep. They have a vehicle.
Teams that are still hanging outside of the zone gonna have to move in. Serial Killers has got a clear range of path going in from Impala to get into zone.
Yeah, these teams here. So you have Man of 4 and Team 19 of Radiance Esport. They're gonna have to move in.
They're right on top of each other.
Yeah, Team 14, Ultra Esports, and you have that have just made their rotation. Team 10, Corrupt Era. So La Bendita is gonna get extremely congested right now. You also have the Junkyard that has 3 teams in it. Team 4, Toxic Terror. Team 20, which we know is Tres Ranchos, and Inner Memory are rotating nicely. Let's see. Let's go back to the action and see what's going on. Hated are on the move. Let's see where they're going. I'm gonna go for a wide rotation. Jesse says, big fan, send shoes. No problem, Jesse. I think your feet need to grow a few sizes, though. Thirsty is saying, whose room is this? So basically, Scrims. Yeah, Thirsty. We're hosting Thirsty Island. Scrims. Ironically, your name is the same.
I like the irony, though. Do you need a new clan?
Don't take him. He's my favorite. He's one of my favorites.
He's my new favorite. Come on over.
But
Sorry,
Thirsty.
I'm like over here, like dying, coughing up a lung, and I'm like, oh wait, we need to recruit. Wait.
Yeah. Come join us at Thirsty Island.
Free COVID.
Yeah, free
Jeez.
COVID with every membership.
Oh my god. Come get a fever with me. It's fine. Oh my goodness.
Let's see, how long have you been streaming? I don't know, maybe 10 hours? Maybe coming up to 12 hours, I think, right now. I think we started at 11. All right, let me get back to this. Apologies. All right, so Hated have been taken out. They're fighting with Black Sheep. Just jumps to his death. And that's team 15 out of the mix. Excuse me.
See, I'm giving it to you. Oh my goodness, I am contagious.
No, I think it's early because I've been up 12 hours. Been up 12 hours, girl.
You've been streaming 12 hours. That's what's insane.
Yeah, I was feeling good. So Toxic Terror look like they might be sandwiched in between. Well, it's just one team, but they are spread. Tres Ranchos. Just see how that pans out. And Ultra Esports are pulling up, so let's see what happens here.
I expect some good things from them.
Say that again, Kel.
Highly contested area. Metaphor, Inner Memory, Toxic Terror, top of each other.
Psycho Nick, thank you for the cast on fire, my guy. Gabby Sanchez, thank you for the you got this. Much appreciated. If I'm not too interactive with the stream, it's because I'm sweating my back out to try and make sure that I get these commentary right and the angles on the camera right, and my fingers are sweating. So bear with me. Team 20, which is Tres Ranchos, is got a really good angle on Toxic Terror. They might be able to take out Ebos God here. I just don't know if they can see him through the trees. See the light through the trees, man! Psycho Nick, thank you for the winner, my guy. Thank you so much, bro. Much appreciated. That's a good nade. That's a really good nade. That's a really good nade, and there's a knock there on Ebos God. I knew that was possibly gonna happen. They're gonna have to scramble now. Toxic Tom with a cover fire. I don't know if they can get the thirst, but they're definitely going to be able to get the revive. Ebos God has made it back into the building. Okay, let's... That doesn't look weird at all. Okay. So I have no idea what's happening. That must be a glitch when they're scoping. So they did manage to get the thirst on Ebo's God. What a great position ME Kid has taken here.
Second. I wanted to show people if you can pan out to the full size map real quick. This
Pan
is
out.
what we were talking about during the break. People don't understand. There's still 50 people alive, and look at the size of the circle. This is what we were just touching base on.
Yeah.
There's no place for these teams to go. They have to take their fights, and it is becoming a very lit party very quickly.
I mean, ME Kid has took up a really good position here. But I don't know if they can utilize anything else from this position. Let's see who else is taking fights. Washed are gonna take a fight against Team 8, which is Black Sheep. So let's just scope in real quick. They get a knock on Washed.
2 knocks on Washed.
Oh, there's
Nope.
2 knocks up. No, that's the second knock.
No,
right there.
that's Artemis. Artemis is rotating in a vehicle. There's the second knock.
Yeah.
And a thirst.
The nice clean action there from Black Sheep. I think they're gonna push up.
Wash is trying to rotate and get some cover from the hill. Cutting their losses with losing Roxic and Hermes. There's a knock, I believe, on
Team 20
Esports
up.
Karama.
Yeah.
I think that
Sorry.
was from happening from Thirsty Island.
Yeah, they're currently in a fight with Team 9, which is Save Us Esports.
Okay, let's pan it. I'm getting faster, guys. I'm getting faster. They got this. Yeah, they got ammo. And a 3v1.
Karama's down, getting revived right now.
Okay, ammo is down. Where is his teammates? His teammates are pulling up right now. Alpha is just pulling up. They got the thirst. He's realized he's pulled off.
God Puppy's knocked.
And it looks like Unknown Alpha's really close into the areas too. They're just to the south. And man, it's getting crowded in these houses.
Oh, well, that's another thirst on Save Us Esports. So it's a 3v. Well, it's a 2-on-2 now, and there's a thirst. There's a nade going in.
Thirst on God Puppy.
Death Row has just got knocked. They're gonna have to move out of this zone. Team 2, Thirsty Island is pulling up. So there's the third member. Team 8,
There.
Black Sheep. Yeah, Dare just pulled up. I apologize. All the names.
It's okay.
But Team 21, Death Row. Try and catch up with Team 21.
We're still a full squad.
Yeah, they managed to get the
Track,
revive.
Jay, Nemesis, and Adrian, they are still a solid squad where
Yeah.
a lot of teams right now are struggling because they've been cut down to a solo, a duo, and
Team
they're just
9
trying
is
to go
down
for
to
placement.
2. And they're gonna get this. Are they gonna get this revive off? Are they gonna push? They're gonna full send.
This zone is hurting at this point.
Mhm.
It is a small zone.
We might get this heal off just in time. Oh, what a
Oh.
nade! What a nade!
Max throwing stuff.
Yo, I don't know if Kurama's gonna make it this time. It's a low toss nade.
They're literally just chucking everything they can, just gatekeeping them outside of zone.
Excuse me.
Mitten of 4 just took out. Oh, who is this? Sorry, you guys. This is a new team to me.
No role models is coming in super late. I don't know if he's gonna be able to. Is he gonna? He's gonna skate past, but he's. Oh no, he's turned around. They might get the. That's game over. That's game over. Nice, nice, nice. Nice finish there. There's another knock on Kurma. They're gonna turn this into light work. And that's squad wipe done. GG's. Let's go back to team 17. Kyle is on his lonesome. He's taking a fight outside of the zone, which is fine. I don't know what's gonna happen. The Thirsty Island boys might roll up on him. In
Black
fact,
Sheep did some work just now. They just got a squad out. I didn't see who that squad was that they just took out.
Kyle's gonna have to make sure. Yeah, they're gonna move to zone. I don't know if Kyle's gonna be. They're gonna gate if they see him. Game over.
Thirsty Island's pulling up on team 11, which is
Inner
Inner
Memory.
Memory.
Black Sheep has been taken down to a duo. That zone is just kicking their.
That's there's some nasty nades coming in.
RNC again. These are zone kills. This is the zone just doing its work, and that zone just got so much more small.
Men of 4 managed to get a knock on Inner Keek.
Inner Memories sandwiched between two really strong teams, Men of 4 and Thirsty Island. Ankh is still just hanging out. I don't know how he's surviving this, but he is out of zone.
Kyle is just causing everybody trouble. Yeah, Max said this is enough. Enough is enough. See you, boy. See you, boy. You being a nuisance.
Just going for the kills here. Just literally, like, there's no salvation. He knows he can't get into zone. It's just chopping away at him so much. And he's just like, you know what? I want to take at least somebody with me.
If I'm going, we all going, guys. Let's go.
There it goes. Dare with the kill.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So we have a bit of a contested. Let me change this. Sorry. This in close proximity here. We have a 4-on-3. And this is the importance of the smoke, guys. Look at this massive smoke wall in the middle. It has basically just made this into one big compound. Inner Keek is
These guys know how to use these throwables.
Yeah,
they use
look
them
at
to
this.
their advantage. And the vehicles as well.
Yeah, look at this. Desync is taking some third-party fire. I don't know. Might get a nice molly off here. Taking some.
Men of 4 has got that hill, and they're definitely waiting for that smoke to clear and get an angle to get a view of Inner Memory.
Tres Ranchos up here have held that mountaintop for so long and are just causing a nuisance. Men of 4 are coming in. But the thirsty boys are gonna have to move now. They're gonna have to. Striker is holding the small shack. Let's see what's gonna happen. This is gonna try. Okay, so who knocked Striker? Okay, that's a knock.
Stairs down.
Quedo's down. Mac is down. It's a 1v2.
Is down.
Nice.
PK and PK came out on top.
But he's gonna die to the zone.
Chris and just ending it. But yeah, he punched the air. So
he punched his way.
Done deal.
Toxic Sun might not make this. Okay, let's go back to serial killers. Is anybody inside the zone?
Men of 4 are still a solid squad.
And everybody is outside of the zone. Not Press Ranchos are the only team that are in the zone and are trying to smoke their way in. You're gonna have to get position here. Men of 4 on some rotation.
We have men of 4 serial killers and team 20.
Tres Ranchos.
Tres Ranchos.
So it's a full squad. So it's a 4v3 v2 right now. And as they all fight for the zone, Tres Ranchos have made it in. One member of Men of 4. It looks like they're in the zone. All 4 of them look like they're popping in the back end of the zone now. Let's scroll back round. And serial killers are late to rotate. They're gonna have to move. With 5 seconds left, they're gonna have to move pretty sharpish. I don't know if Men of 4 know that serial killers are literally about to come up over that hill.
Yeah, all their attention is down the smoke, and they just quick shot.
There you go.
Copio is down.
This vehicle is
FP
gonna go.
Getting a heal off, and they're gonna try and blow the vehicle up. It looks like FP's gonna be able to get Copio back up. The zone is moving already.
Yeah, I don't think Red Eye's gonna make it. And that they're out.
To zone.
So it's a 4v2 here in this last tiny zone. But it looks like Tres Ranchos are going to be able to be first to zone, and if they play this right, they might be able to keep them outside.
FP, you're using my favorite gun. GG's. You're gonna get this. That's my gun. It's the only gun I drop.
Glitchy's coming in with a
Beanbag
rifle.
is not. Everyone has got low health.
We don't know how much meds they're going to have right now.
Using the hill, using the trees.
They had some
different
throwables.
angles.
Now would be the time to blanket these throwables to really hold them out. They've got 30 seconds left. Here come the smoke, and Glitchy's just been knocked.
This is when you may not be able to get your teammate up, and you just have to
just leave them. I don't know if is he gonna try? Okay, that's 2 knocks. Oh dear.
So much damage, and they're going for the thirst.
Beanbag is going with a super wide flank. I don't know if Lucifer is aware of this. But it's 2v1. It's 2v1. That's GG's.
That is it,
GG's. So Men of 4 coming in with the win with 7 kills. Second place. Second place is it Tres? Was it Tres? No, was it Tres Ranchos?
Tres Ranchos?
Yeah, with 14 kills. Yeah, 14 kills. Third place is Serial Killers with 0 kills. Fourth place is Toxic Terror with 0 kills. Inner Memory coming in at 5th with 4 kills. 6th place goes to Thirsty Island with 9 kills. 7th place is Black Sheep with 5 kills. Excuse me. Alta Esports coming in at 8th with 4 kills, running a 3-man squad. Team 9 is Unknown Alpha with 3 kills. Team 10, Radiance Esports, I believe, with Draco and Crunchy and Tempest with 2 kills. Team coming in 11th place is Death Row, I believe, with 5 kills. Coming in 12th is the Sus guys. This Supernova, I believe, with 1 kill. Team 13 is let me find No Role Models. Sorry for the lag. 5 kills. Team 14 Wash Players with 1 kill. 15th place is Supernova with 1 kill. Team 16 is Ban, Laffy, and Aimbot. Who were they? I can't remember the name of this squad. I apologize. They have 0 kills. Vespa, I believe it might be. And then 17th place is Caught in 4K with 1 kill. And 18th place is Team Hated with 0 kills. Going all out goes to Benya Kun. 6 defeats, 1 bonus. Damage 801. Supernova for best companion, 4 revives, 213 restored health, the survival time of 1290. The finisher is from Men of 4, Copio, with 2 defeats, 1 assist, distance travel 10,712 with a survival time of 1750. GG's, guys. GG's.
GG's. We have one last map for the night, and we are going to the snow to build a snowman.
Yes, yes, yes.
This map is by far my favorite. When I first started playing PUBG, I would only go to Bikindi, and my poor squad was forced to only jump castle. So I've come a long way. I now actually go for kills instead of outfit changes. And I still love Bikindi. It's still a fun place to jump. I've spent a lot of time on Miramar. I've spent a lot of time in Erangel, but Bikindi has my heart for sure.
Bikindi, I think, will always have the heart most in many.
There's just so many great compounds in Bikindi, and I mean, I don't know, like just the fact that you
it has all of the best bits of every map. I think it's like, but it's also like it's almost so you know it's long enough for you not to feel like you're being rushed, but at the same time, it's not going to allow you to sit there and camp, because when it starts moving, if you're on the wrong side of the zone, it's going to chump.
Yeah.
And you're going to run into hella people.
Really fun, really fun compounds.
Oh yeah.
Cosmo is a blast to take fights in. The different bridges, Podesto, Hot Springs. I mean, every place has its place. And yeah, for the first probably 2 seasons I played the game, my team only jumped castle. And these people still play with me, so I adore them because they're the real heroes. The fact that they tolerated me making us jump castle every time. Yeah, you just get. I mean, I can take a fight in castle and definitely get around on places that like most people don't know about.
Yeah.
Just from like the time and like energy you put into like one space, and that's that I've won some really great fights there. So love this map. How long have you been playing?
I started the last week of season 12 because that was the week of lockdown.
That makes
so
sense.
it was locked. It was a couple of friends of mine were playing for several months prior to this, and I was always like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" They're like, "Yo, I'm playing PUBG. I'm not coming out. I'm playing PUBG. This. So then when lockdown came, I was like, "All right, let me try PUBG." So I played like the first. It was literally between a bunch of friends, like 2 of my business partners and a couple of guys that work with us. So we made our own little clan, and we were just playing amongst friends. We weren't taking it seriously, didn't know what ranking was or anything. Really up until like season 16. Then it was more just get to ace. We were playing 3 different servers. We were playing Asia, Europe, and North America. It was literally get to ace in all 3 servers, and then just hot drop the hell out of it. We didn't know what KD meant. We didn't know what Conqueror grinds meant. We didn't know what anything was. We were just having fun with friends. And then we started meeting. I started meeting some. I was starting to pick up randoms and play with randoms. And then I met some of the Antiguan guys and Jamaican boys who I then went on to play with and push rank with, and was learning all of that stuff. Big shout out to my boy Emperor and my boy Zero, who really kind of helped me out. One of my Nepalese friends, Laffy, as well, who took me under his wing. He's a super dope player, OG of the game. And then just from there, like season 18, I started to kind of really get really into the competitive nature of it. Like, didn't want to lose, wanted to try and maintain KD, wanted a good win ratio, wanted to rank up. And then in season 19, I was able to get Conqueror, hit the leaderboards, and then season 20, we held leaderboards for a while. And this season has kind of gone. I've been too busy trying to get my my nightclub and my restaurant.
In this dream world too. You've been super busy in the stream world. That's something me and you have in common. We're both bar owners.
Yeah.
So completely relate. Completely relate.
So like at the beginning of the season, they literally were like, all right, well, the restrictions are being relaxed a little bit, but you've got all these new requirements to do. So we were like rushing around to try and get the new requirements, to try and get all the space dividers in place for the nightclub and the restaurant. And then season starts, and then the clan trying to keep on top of and make sure 115 players are okay all the time, and do real life stuff. And then the family with the, I've got 3 kids all under the age of 8. So the only time I'm really streaming and playing right now is literally when I should be sleeping. So my sleep time has been completely chopped down to like 3 hours a day. In order for me to be able to get round and do everything that I got to do. I'm running like 5 businesses to run. I got the family, I got the clan, I got all of the other stuff, and then I got to try and put on a brave face to do the streaming side of it, which is kind of crazy. So I mean, I enjoy the hecticness of it all. I kind of function best when it's all going crazy. But then my PUBG, my kind of rank has taken an effect. I've only played like 200 games right now, as 250 really. I think I just managed to clock up 250, as opposed to I normally run that up in the first few days of the season. So I'm close to Conqueror, but I don't think I really don't see how I'm going to be able to achieve it in the next 11 days unless I sacrifice somewhere, which I'm not really willing to do. So I'll just try and run it up as best I can, and if not, we'll try and get it in the beginning of next season. So that's where we're.
No, it's completely relatable.
Yeah.
The restrictions being lifted, all the new requirements, trying to like scurry around, get everything set so that you can actually like get cleared to open up. Inspections, like, do you have enough distance? Like, do you have this? Do you have that? Are your servers wearing these masks? Are you changing out your staff? Are you testing? Like, it's changed the business world for anybody who's in the service industry so much. I'm blessed. I've put in a lot of work, so it all kind of like happened naturally. But yeah, the restriction lift, and then like the change in like things for us for here, like you can't put 2 tables next to each other still, and that is like cuts down half the size of my venue space. And
exactly that
chaos. It's just chaos, and I'm like I'm not even at capacity, and I know I'm grateful for my community. They definitely have made sure that we've maintained, and like a lot of support for local business, a lot of support for small businesses.
That was the thing. The expense of obviously with the requirements that they made, the bigger tables that we had were no longer being able to be used. So we've had to go back. Fair play to one of the metal. What's the guy that does all the welding and stuff? The welder. He managed to knock up some really dope ass tables in a matter of days. Like he worked around the clock to be able to really knock out these tables. So we had to replace all the tables, and then we had to get additional seating. So not only is it a hassle, and they don't really take this into consideration, not only is it the hassle of being able to go through all these new regulations and meet the requirements, the cost involved is huge.
Insane.
Exactly. When you take into consideration that you may have not been earning at your full capacity for a certain amount of time, and then you have to go and put in a massive expense, it's almost doubled, because the lack of income against the outgoing almost doubles, and people don't take that into consideration. And that's why a lot of businesses haven't been able to sustain themselves or reopen in the aftermath of the COVID. There's a lot of businesses that have gone under. Especially in the our location.
Materials too. Like there's been a shortage on materials for in service industry because things have changed so much.
100%.
Everybody's going for something. they're like trying to get smaller tables so they can have more groups sitting in like different areas. And that's been a huge struggle for me. It's just like trying to source in materials. I have stuff coming in from like all over the world right now.
100%,
Just
100%.
to like change our seating platform for what we normally like never even put any thought into when we opened. And yeah, just change the whole spectrum of everything that
I
we do.
was
And it's just,
I was talking to
oh,
a friend of mine and a colleague who's in the construction business, and he was explaining to me because of the lockdown and the COVID, people don't realize how scarce materials are right now. Now he's
yeah,
building, he's going to be taking on a project 4 or 5 years from now, and because of the scarcity, if that's the right word, of the materials, they're having to put the order for materials in now to make sure that they may or may not even be able to hit the deadline to start the project 4 or 5 years from now. And that's what people aren't taking into consideration,
yeah,
that there's a massive hit to all industries across the board, and you're not going to realize the effect that it has for at least another 12 months until you go to buy something that you take for granted, or you go to do something and you realize that it's not there, or it's not available to you anymore. So yeah, it's
for sure.
very,
I mean, like
very frustrating.
places where I would normally go and look for, you know, industry materials or industry like seating
Yeah.
are not the common places. Everyone's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
you have to figure something out. You have to be
Yeah.
able to open. I mean, we were able to do a lot of outdoor seating during the summer months.
Right.
Now it's winter and it's, you know, where I am, it's raining constantly. You can't put people out in that. So
No.
it was just like a rush and another push, you know, just to be able to maintain, just to be able to keep the doors open. And yeah, we are blessed. I mean, I consider myself blessed. I know a lot of businesses, especially bar industry. I know so many that were not able to bounce back. They shut for good, and
Well,
the city is definitely taken. The nightlife has taken a hit, and everyone's like, oh, it's just, you know, it's just a bar. This is, I mean,
it's
these are
not
people's
just a
livelihood.
bar.
At the end of the day, these are communities. Like, this is where people gather and have fun and celebrate. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's been
It's
it's
not
been a
just
lot.
a, yeah, it's not just a bar. It becomes somewhat a pillar of the community, if it's conducted in the correct manner, because you have people that will go there that might be having a bad day, but they know as soon as they get to this place, they know they can de-stress, because there's going to be a friendly face, there's someone that's going to listen to their problems, um and those kind of things. I mean, in the area where we're at, I would say at least 70% of the bars or nightclubs haven't reopened. Now, it raises
Wow.
a ethical question for me, because I know I can go and pick up a lot of these bars and a lot of property at dirt cheap prices, but then I say to myself, well, I know the guys that are running these
That didn't get to
businesses,
open back up. Yeah.
and they don't, and they can't afford to open back up. So do I take advantage of that situation, which I wouldn't feel comfortable in doing? But that's just because of the person that I am. But then if I put my business head on, well, of course you should be. As from a business point of view, it makes complete sense, because if you don't do it, someone else is. So rather than doing that, we're trying to find a way to be able to help these business owners, you know, in short-term loans, long-term loans, and really give them an opportunity to kind of rebuild for themselves. But obviously, given it, you know, it's not charity work per se. Give them a certain amount of time to be able to get themselves back on the feet. If it just isn't going to sustain itself, then we would obviously come in and work out some sort of partnership agreement,
Yeah.
to be able to kind of, you know, inherit some of the debt and cover the cost, to be able to allow them to continue to make a living, but without having to kind of, you know, bankrupt themselves. So that's something that we're working on at the moment as well.
Bar owners have an old saying, and it's that people go into bars to celebrate, people go into bars on bad days.
Yep.
You'll never have a bad day in business. Then COVID happened.
Yep.
And that changed that entire like mantra of like, you know what? People are here on bad days, people are here to celebrate. And then it was like, you can't be here. It
Yeah.
really like it changed the scope of things in the service industry. It changed the scope of things in the entertainment industry. For me, I'm lucky and fortunate. I mean, I I have a really great community around me. I have really great staff, but I know, like you said, those places that haven't been able to open back up, and it's like, how do we how do we build everybody back up and build the city back
Yeah.
up?
Well, it's the
And for
same.
us, it's like,
It's the same thing that could be said about the barbershop. You know, the barbershop community is the same as in essence the bar scene, because
Mhm.
depending on where you grew up, the barbershop for me was always a go-to place as a safe haven. Go and hang out if you've got a couple of hours. You're not only going to get a haircut, but you're going to go and hang out. You're going to hear some stories. Everyone's going to come and chill out, have some fun. Everyone's going to be able to everyone. It's a local meeting point. So in the fact that these barbershops have even been closed down, it's just like, where do these guys go? I think if you actually stand back and look at it, probably the levels of depression and anxiety actually probably rose tenfold through lockdown, because these people didn't have an outlet. And it's simply as to be able to go to get your haircut, which normally should only take you 15 minutes or 20 minutes to get a haircut, but you normally end up hanging out for 3 hours. You know that your Saturday has been focused and revolved around your visit to the barbershop or your visit to the bar. Like, listen, I can do whatever I got to do, but at 7 o'clock, I'm going to go and have a few drinks, and everything is geared up to be around those social interactions where you know that it means more to you than just literally hanging out with friends, because you can hang out with friends anywhere, but being part of something where you know subconsciously, I know I can go there and it's automatically going to de-stress me, it gives you something to look forward to. And not having that to look forward to puts additional stress on your own being at the same time.
And there's going to be long-term.
Oh yeah,
long-term repercussions for that.
And to add to that, there's going to be the additional bad that comes out of the depression that people get. Those are the unhidden numbers that definitely aren't going to be reported when you
100%.
look back at it 20 years from now.
100%.
But that's a cost that will never be they'll never be able to measure.
100%. And that stuff's just going to keep that stuff will keep going, because there is no cure for it, and because people are not aware that is one of the biggest reasons. It's just going to go as it's going to end up being a silent killer, which may end up claiming more lives than the actual COVID did, and it doesn't necessarily have to claim the life, but the impact that it has could be far worse than COVID ever did. And it's something that people need to really be aware of.
Just bashed. Communities have been destroyed by this, and I mean that's a big thing with PUBG though. PUBG was there in those moments when you couldn't be embraced in your community. You had, PUBG. Yeah. There's a lot of really great people in PUBG, and I know that for a fact. Like it got a lot of people through COVID. Yeah,
it got me. It got me through COVID. Now, it definitely got me through COVID.
Like we're seeing, we are trying to get things back to normal, and I can definitely say, the people that I went through COVID with on PUBG, they are going to be lifelong friends for sure.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. PUBG really did fill a void for me, and I'm glad it did. Maybe it was a happy coincidence. Maybe it was because prior to that, had I have not have been put into the situation of lockdown, I probably would have never have picked up PUBG. Now,
I don't think I would have gotten so into it as I did. For sure.
My wife will tell you that maybe not picking up PUBG would have been, financially better for us. because
let's just talk about how many cars somebody got to see. How many cars did you spend for?
So, I spun for 6 on my main account. I already spun for 2 on my alt account, so that's 8. My wife got 3, so that's 11. And we have we have a couple of tokens left over because I was due to give 1 car to a colleague of mine, who asked me to if I could do him a favor because he wasn't financially able to cover a cost of a car. And then there's potentially 1 for a giveaway, so we might be doing a giveaway. I don't know.
Literally Oprah of the cars with you get a car, you get a car,
Everybody gets a car.
It's PUBG cars. Yeah, that's what I envision when you're you get a car.
Well, I did that with the X suits. I ended up giving away the Poseidon X suits. I think there was 8 in total that I ended up giving away.
Wow.
Yeah, it's 8 suits, and I actually managed. I think I sold 2. They asked me to they're like, oh, if you're spinning and you got extra coins, can I just pay you for the extra spins? I was like, all right, cool, no problem. Not that it covered the cost of it. It was just allowed me to get an extra suit to give away. But yeah,
All right, we got
8.
Toxic. we got Toxic Terror over in Lalatra. With looks like they're leaving that area because internet down there. So
My
I haven't
mistake.
seen any. I don't know. I haven't seen
I
any
haven't
action
seen any
yet.
fights happening. Everybody kind of,
Yeah, everyone's spaced out.
they really are spaced out on this map. I think everyone knows this map well. I know that they took it out of the comp scene. I keep
Yeah.
hearing rumors they're gonna move the comp scene all to first person perspective. That will be very interesting.
They did. I did hear that as well last year. Someone said last season. Sorry, that they said the big comps are all going to be FPP.
First person.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how people start to change their competition levels.
Yo, Thirsty Island with the Bravo. Thank you very much. And OG Luna with the trophy. Thank you. Thank you.
That'll definitely make if that's the case, that'll definitely make those wait times for trying to enter a FPP lobby much shorter.
Yeah.
I think I think that's why a lot of people got away from it because I have some friends that
times were
that's
too
all
long.
that they played, and it was like 5 and 6 minutes that they had to wait for 3 matches.
Yeah, they said. I think someone was saying the big money tournaments in the upcoming seasons are going to be FPP. So I think you're going to see a switch back to the FPP.
It's gonna change the playing field a lot, and those teams that have that experience are gonna do really, really well. And a lot of teams are gonna have to crunch to get that experience in first person.
Okay, so we have Team 9 that might come into a bit of a fight at this point.
There is a slowdown, yes.
Yeah, Save Us Esports on to Tres Ranchos. They are in close proximity. I think they. Yeah, it might have to take this fight.
Thank you, Luna.
And
If
there it is.
There's 3 teams.
Lightwork's been knocked and thirsted.
You got Team Hated and looks like Toxic Terror. And Habibi's driving right by.
Habibi
is like literally is. Habibi just gets away with a lot. I've come to like I want this luck of this player because
that's because his name is Habibi.
Man,
you know the definition of Habibi, right?
Yes. Yes.
So I think he skates by on the fact that his name is Habibi.
American swine. What does it mean?
Habibi is an Arabic term of endearment. So like my darling, my love, hey babe, hey honey, whatever the equivalent would be in
my
your
Habibi.
Yeah, my Habibi, my darling.
I now remember that from 90 Day Fiance. I remember that now.
Yeah, so depending on what your local term, like obviously coming from the UK, you'd say, all right, babe, all right, hon. So yeah, that's my darling, innit? Like, so Habibi is the equivalent. So he's skating by purely on the fact that his name is Habibi, and everyone's like, nah, it's just my Habibi.
Definitely got away in Erangel in a way that I've never like. I was just like, wow.
Okay,
I mean,
aimbot's been run over from Corrupt Era. Corrupt Era is the team. That's who it was. Not okay, so Team 10. Yeah, Team 10. My bad. I made a mistake. It's not Vespa.
Alpha Thirsty Island is taking a fight with Alter Esports up in the north by Port.
They do have a knock on Alter Esports.
Let's jump in on the action there.
Dare and God Puppy are together. Chris and Mac are together over in Zapova. They need to get over and help their team out.
Nice single tap with the 6x.
Dare with the grenade. These two.
Let's go up top.
Just over here putting in the work. Come on.
Oh, that's a nice nade. Nice movement just to avoid that impact range.
Yeah, Ultra Esports was able to get those 2 revives.
Yeah, they got all 4 back up.
It's a hard compound to fight from. You have.
Okay, well we
It's
have
really hard to rotate around these rocks.
we have Sync and Mac pulling up.
Yeah, those guys are those Ultra Esports guys are in trouble. That is a great rotation.
Oh, what an M7 spray. What an M7 spray. Yo, Fashion, what's good, my guy? We are currently hosting Thirsty Island Scrims in the absence of Mr. Angry Hoser, who is greatly missed. I wish I had that
Fran
soft
is not.
Canadian accent to go with the stream. But...
I think they are rotated out and just left Fran behind for the thirst. They're gonna probably. Yep, they did get the thirst on Fran.
Dare, I think, is going for a wide flank. Dare is going for... Oh, wow. Just walked straight into that. They're going to get the revive. But I think Dare is taking a wide flank. Going to take a close fight. Oh.
Dare is down?
Yep. It looked like desync on my... And thirsted immediately.
Out.
Looked like desync on my screen.
I think it was Dare. Yeah, it was Dare.
Yeah.
Desync and Puppy and Mac are still up. They've definitely taken some space away from each other.
Yeah, Mac's gonna have to pull back. I think he's going for the car.
These guys have to also remember they have to get into zone. Just FYI.
Hey guys, a public service announcement: get to zone.
I mean, they have time. The zone isn't gonna hurt that much, but yeah, they're about to end up taking a fight out of zone.
Yeah, that they don't necessarily want. He's gonna try and take out the car. Okay, the wheels are gone. One is behind the vehicle.
Takes 3 damage.
Nice.
Chris is in, and these guys are gonna push off and just say, you know what? Come see us over here.
Yeah. See you around,
Right.
guys. Let's go and see what else we got. Ghoul.
And
Looks like they might be taking some fight.
Into Volnova.
Ghoul is the Ghoul. Yeah, Ghoul are taking some fight against Men of 4. That's a great knock at range, at long distance. Who they got behind them? They got a team in behind them. Team 18. Team 18 might be able to pick up a kill here. No role models.
Yeah, there's lots of action in Pavesto.
So
Yeah, I just noticed Wash just got taken out by Hitachi, Pancake, and Kyle. 4K is coming in. They're cooling up on those guys. Devin, Noodle, Kevin, Sunny.
oh, so they're back to running a 4-man squad.
4K.
Nice.
And then you have Black Sheep just to the north of them.
Bacon says, I cannot believe you're still awake. Yeah, we're going strong. We had to do it. We
are
had to.
So grateful. So grateful.
No problem. Triple X Gaming says, just dropping by. Okay, bye. Ha. Thank you for the bravo. Triple X Gaming. I don't know if Noodle's going to get this nade off. Oh! Noodle's naded himself and is going to get thirsted.
Noodle, you never want us to catch that. You never want us to catch that on stream.
Caught in 4K. Literally got caught in 4K. Wow.
Looks like Toxic Terror and Serial Killers are up next to, I think this is Trace Ventros. I'm trying to get used to this tag. It's a new tag for me. And then Inner Memory is coming in as well.
Yeah, Tres Ranchos is gonna have to take the fight. There's 2 knocked on Toxic, Scarface, and Scarface doesn't look like he's gonna be able to make it. And that's Toxic out of the game. Tres Tres Ranchos with the takeout. Okay,
GG's,
back
guys.
to serial killers. Serial killers trying to put some hurt on inner memory. But they are
Inner
outside
memory
the
says
zone.
2v2 split.
Yeah, they're
Serial
moving.
killers-
Striker is moving alongside them now, but they're gonna have to move. They got 14 seconds, and they're on the bottom side of the zone. Coming up this hill is never gonna be a good look. Moving forward, who do we have? We have a fight going on right now. Okay, so it's inner memory versus Tres Ranchos right now. At distance. He hit him through the smoke. Oh my god, he's hacking. You know, do you imagine this one? Oh my god, how did he hit him? Oh wow. PK's been knocked. It's terrible, right?
It's because these guys shoot through smoke all the time. They know, like,
Exactly. They know how to track the they track the target. Oh my god, look at this. He hit him in the head.
No way.
these are the DMs that I get. These are literally
it.
like, these are all the messages I get sometimes
Like,
from teams. They're like, how did he
oh
do
my
this?
god,
How did he shoot you?"
man. How the
Yeah.
F did he do that, man? Like, look at it again. Watch it. He's definitely hacking.
And then I'm like, yeah, I'll watch it again. But I'm telling
Yeah.
you, sometimes they're just better. Like, that is
Yeah.
the motto.
Like,
Sometimes they're just better.
here's a thought.
I
Don't
watched it, and that was impressive.
Yeah, here's a thought. Don't sit in the middle of the smoke because that's the first place people are gonna shoot. Oh yeah, you're right. How about them apples, man? The Tres Ranchos is extremely spread apart right now. Let's see what's going on here. Lucifer is moving.
Everyone has gotten into zone.
And they're gonna pull right up next to the serial killers. Sheesh! God damn! Serial
Mamba
killers.
is knocked.
Serial killers
Robo's
manage.
taking some damage.
That gunfire is going to attract the other 4 teams that are in that area. right
Yeah.
there.
Don't get hot up in here.
Everybody's going to be looking at me.
Skitty is knocked. Oh, Red Eye and Robo need to like pull it together. Revives up.
Red Eye is so far away. Red Eye, my guy.
He looks like he's trying to get that down that way.
Yeah.
A little bit too late, though.
Yep.
And that is that. Red Eye,
And
you are
Skitty.
late to the party.
Skitty's just gonna
And
bleed out.
Joel's over here like, what's happening? Let's see what's happening.
Skitty's like writing his last will and testament slowly.
It'd be funny if one of Gold got stole that kill from Tres Ranchos.
And those are the best, though. Those are the best. When you can steal a kill in scrims. Oh,
Oh,
but you know
and
that
Nemesis
pisses
just
everybody
pulls
off.
up and gets killed. Gets knocked, and the thirst. Red Eye manages to get a knock on Kitty, I believe.
Grenades coming in.
And the Ghoul Squad is pulled up on the wall. Okay, do they know
And I
that
might not know
Skitty is
this,
in there?
but Ghoul might be helping Red maybe recover.
Well, Skitty's bled out. Yeah, Red's gonna be able to take this. There's a 2 knocked here on Tress. And can Red get the thirst?
And then Men of 4 joining the party as well. That's crazy.
Okay, we go back outside to the action. There's too many teams pulling up. Men of 4 are pulling up.
Yep. I will say Tres Ranchos is showing an impressive
He is
first
knocking
time.
out.
Yeah.
The last one up from Tres Ranchos.
Men of 4 is down. Men of 4 is down. Oh,
Four
no,
is
almost.
just coming in for the third party. And somehow Red.
How does Red Eye
It's
maintain? Oh, that's it. Red Eye's out.
Oh, that was it.
Tres Ranchos have had a good game.
They've had a really good night. They're a new team to us, so it's I'm learning their tag.
Yeah, impressive.
Lucifer's still up for their team.
Yeah, he's gonna
Ghoul
get
is
pushed.
a trio. Metaphor is a full squad though, and they're coming in solid. They haven't been fighting it out anywhere. They've just heard the shots and said, "Let's go for a third party."
Can we really call that a third party? This is more like a fourth, fifth, or sixth one.
I mean, it was just a party, literally. It was just a party.
Jay's been knocked.
You're gonna be able to get that revive on Jay. Adrian's getting him up, but in the process, traps went down. This is when I work my magic in a match. When everyone starts getting knocked, and I'm like, you guys need to knock it off. Like, you need to knock it off. I can only revive you so quickly.
Radiance,
Good bait cover.
Radiance Esports just died to the zone.
Cotton 4K is still up. Black Sheep just maintaining. They have been maintaining this area uncontested. Just holding it down, getting shots off. Inner Memory is really close to Metaphor. This might be the next battle to peep. Jay, Adrian, and Traps are gonna be able to rotate out, but they're gonna run it into Supernova.
There's some knocks there.
AES and Inner Memory? Is that
Yeah.
That might be Mac. Mac from Thursday.
I mean, I see those guys up there, but I didn't know it was them getting the knock. I thought it was Alter Esports that got that knock on Inner Memory. Kyoto is down. Metaphor is coming in behind Inner.
Altered Esports is moving up. Let's just...
Yeah,
and
Thursday Island
Alter
just
Esports
took out.
out.
Yeah, Metaphor coming down the hill. Inner needs to heal up.
There's a knock on Ghoul. I don't know if this was self-inflicted, but Ghoul is knocked. They're going to be able to get the... No, there's somebody there. Who's there? Oof.
Oh, Supernova.
Supernova.
Yeah, the Supernova's been
The colors
camping
are the
us
same. I was like,
for a long
what
time.
is happening? What
Yeah.
is going on? The colors Supernova
Green on green,
came in
green on
and
green
crushed.
violence, guys. Green on green violence. Sheesh.
Yeah, Supernova was there for. Was hanging out at that complex for a while.
Jay is gonna be the whole. He's just like looking around, like, dang it, like, man, everyone had to leave.
Come on, guys. Like, can I join the other green team? Come on.
Inner Memory and Metaphor are in a battle currently. Inner Memory has a knock. Glitchy is down from Metaphor.
2 down from Inner. And they're closing in. Metaphor.
Akamai is down. Kike's been taken out.
Yeah.
So there's 2 versus 3. And they're gonna push. They're gonna push. Okay, that's 1 thirst. So it's 3v1. They're gonna have to rush it. Bomb rush him. And that's out. Metaphor is out. I don't know if this zone is gonna... If Akumai is gonna be able to get this revive off before this zone cuts. Okay, he's in. He's good. They're all revived and they're all willing to go. As we pass back, Jay is gonna get squashed. Habibi might finally get some action. Habibi! Let's go back and cut in with Jay. Jay's gonna hang out in the shed.
Inner Memory's headed straight.
Inner Memory moving in right on top of Thirsty Island.
Don't do it, guys. You're gonna get banned. Don't you hit out thirsty guys.
These are it's kind of funny because Inner Memory is a Kel favorite.
Oh.
They've played our scrims for a really long. It's like it's the same type of thing with Toxic Terror, serial killers.
So you're torn.
These are partners. Yeah, they play our scrims all the time. So Inner Memory though is a really good scrim team. They're a very strong scrim team. They do really well in a lot of different scrims.
They have done well this evening.
Zone has shifted. Black Sheep is blessed again.
Oh,
2 of their members still have Zone.
You got 4K
Unknown,
and Unknown are gonna get caught out. 4K are out. Jay's out. Habibi's gonna have to see. Let's see what Habibi's doing. Let's roll it with Habibi. Habibi is gold. Is digging for gold right now.
Where is Habibi?
Habibi is digging for gold. It's like, hey, wait, don't worry. I'm going to get some gold. They'll make it all worthwhile for everybody. Let's go.
Where?
Habibi, you're gonna have to get to the zone, my guy.
I've never even seen anybody in here during scrims. This is the first.
There's some fights here between Inner and Thirsties. Black Sheep are gonna be pulling up. I don't know if they're rotating in late. Oh no, they're not that close. My bad.
Black Sheep has been zone blessed the entire match. Inner is in a battle right now with Thirsty Island. Thirsty Island.
Mac is low. He's just managed to get the reviver. Or the heal off, should I say. My bad.
It's a 3-on-1.
Yeah, the 3-on-1. And
with the Kumi Lao.
As I've become quickly accustomed to Akumai just hanging back before he puts the smackdown on everybody. The calm before the storm. Now they got him trapped. He's gonna have to go. It's almost like he's just moving around just enough that Akumai can always manage to have Overwatch on him.
I mean, these guys play it out that way. They put in the work together. They have their roles, and this is what Akamai is known for.
And 4K is coming in. 4K is coming straight in for a third party, and they take out Akamai, and Inner is wiped. And 4K come in late, straight in, and here we go back now. Mac has to get a heal off. They're taking up position. They're gonna have to. Oh, what a nade! There's one for you. One for you. You get a nade. You get a nade. You get a nade.
Mac is one of our newest additions to this team. He is definitely came a long way as a scrim player.
Nice.
Very quick. He's very new to scrims, and he started playing them when Angry began streaming for us, and he's just like, I love it. I need a team. I'm like, come on over. And he is definitely a great addition.
Nice. This is only they're gonna have to move to the outside of this wall to try and get a position. Nice. God puppies.
Long defeat.
And that's desync down. Desync out. Mac is down.
Mac down.
And out. Almost. Yep. God puppy.
God puppy, it's your party.
And that's GG's.
All right,
GG's.
so we get to ban.
So Kevin, Devin, and Sunny, nice knowing you, buddy. Get to the back of the line. You unban in 16 months time. And
nice
they take
work,
out
Kevin.
They take out
Nice
yeah, GG's
work.
guys. GG's. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Good work for sure.
Yo, Habibi.
I'm just still laughing at Habibi.
Habibi is I'm not sure if Habibi is ranking right now. Habibi, you know, there's no rank, bro. You cannot make Conqueror by camping the dungeon. And Mahmoud is all out here on his own with a vehicle that doesn't work. 4K are probably gonna wipe out Mahmoud. Mahmoud is like, yo,
Jay is really
Habibi,
too.
what are you doing? Habibi. Yeah, Jay's smoking his way.
Black Sheep has spotted, I think, 4K, and they're going to rotate over and around them. Yeah, they came up really close to Cotton 4K. This is Black Sheep, Cold, Winner, and Swagger.
But I just don't
This
know.
is an
I don't
old,
know if they want to be on
very
this side of the mountain, on the hill. They might want to try and get
yeah.
up and to the back end. Habibi is taking damage. What happened? They found him. Habibi is. Oh,
He rushed
Habibi.
in there.
See what happens when you go looking for gold. This is what happens when you go looking for gold, my guy.
I believe that was Jay that got the shots off on Habibi.
Yeah, Jay working up. He might even get Mahmoud. Oh, what a nade. Habibi's out.
Nice work, Jay. That was solid.
Who's gonna get all the gold now?
There's a knock on 4K.
Sunny is down. Jay's gonna have to fight it out with Mahmoud. And the boys from Black Sheep, they might be blessed here. I don't know if okay,
Jay's
so
taking a knock on Kevin and Thirst.
oh
This
wow.
is literally
I think Jay took out
anybody's game at this point.
I think
Jay
took
putting in
out
the work.
Mahmoud as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Jay has 8 kills total right
Yeah,
now.
I was just kidding.
Sheesh. Yeah, he must have took out Habibi, so you got a 2v1. David is taking some. Oh, David's managed to get the heal off. Sonny's healed up. Jay's gonna have good zone. Jay's in. The other two are not. They're gonna have to rotate up. So if he moves to this rock in front of him, he might be blessed. He has the car for cover, and Sonny is down. Sonny is out.
Swagger is putting in the work on 4K.
Swagger.
That Tommy gun.
Sheesh. All right. So Jay's gonna have to move up. He's gonna take the edge of the zone. There's a
Got a
nade going in.
2v1.
Oh, that's a nice nade. Gonna have to nade the front. Yeah, have to molly the front of the tree. They're gonna be pushing. That's one knock. Can Jay clutch this? That's game. Oh no! What?
Oh,
The one
my,
HP
my.
Swagger with the 1 HP.
That was
Game.
0.5 HP.
Oh,
GG's.
0.5 HP.
GG's. Yo.
Jay,
Death
Jay
Row.
was-
Jay from Death Row with the 10 kills. First place, 13 kills is Death Row. Second place with 4 kills is Black Sheep. Caught in 4K in third with 6 kills. Habibi and crew in 4th place with 0 kills. I'm not sure what their team name is. No Role Models, sorry. In 5th place with 6 kills is who are Thirsty Island. Sorry, I apologize.
Island.
How dare I? How dare I? I'm gonna cut my stream right now. 6th place is Inner Memory with 5 kills. 7th place in Unknown Alpha with 5 kills also. Team 8 Men of 4 in 8th place with 2 kills. 9th place is Save Us Esports, I believe, with 2 kills. 10th place is Alta Esports with 1 kill. In 11th place is RNC, which I believe is Radiance Esports, if I'm not mistaken.
Radiant.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, with 0 kills. They're running a 2-man squad. In 12th place is Tres Ranchos with, oh, Jesus, 13 kills. 13th place is Serial Killers with 1 kill. 14th place is Toxic Terror with 4 kills. 15th place is Washed Players with 1 kill. 16th place is Sus, which I believe is Supernova, with 3 kills. 17th place is we said this earlier, it wasn't Vespa, it was Corrupt Era with 0 kills. And in 18th place it is Team Hated with 0 kills. GG's, guys. Now going all out with 10 defeats, 3 bonus points or score. I'm not sure what that actually means, but I'll find out. Damage of 1,349 is Jay putting in that real good work. Ghoul Adrian with for the best companion, 2 assists, 3 revives, health restored 185, survival time of 1194. Finisher for final elimination, 10 defeats, 3 assists, distance travel 9,366, and a survival time of 1770. To your player Jay. GG's guys for everybody that took part.
GG's. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
No problem.
I'm sorry for coughing on everybody. I going to get some much needed rest in the next 24 hours. And I so appreciate you jumping in, covering us, and doing something that you've never done before and doing it so well.
No,
So,
thank you very much.
Many kudos.
My
That is it. You need to sleep. I'm just gonna put that out.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Joe, did you get the screenshots?
Did I what?
Get the screenshots?
For scores?
Yeah.
From what
It's
match?
a good thing because I did.
Okay. Because I was about to go, what the fuck?
I was literally about to download the stream and just try and screenshot it off there.
I was like, so Sweaty is my co-leader and also likes to make sure that I have heart palpitations sometimes. That was a moment.
Indeed,
but no, I
indeed.
didn't get the screenshot, but you're hilarious. Thank you to the Thirsty Island Scrim staff for obviously doing everything you guys do all week long and making sure that we have really great lobbies with really great teams. And thanks to the teams too. So I will get out of here.
No problem.
I don't know if you need to stream. I need to go take some more cold medicine and try and recover. And I am nothing but grateful and thankful. Everyone needs to definitely find your socials and follow, like, subscribe, all of the above.
Thank you so much. Much appreciated. It was a massive learning experience. Good night. God bless. Speak to you guys later.
You know what? You did amazing, and you're gonna do it again, and you're gonna get the hang of it.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna go and practice. I'm gonna go and get my alt account into a room, and then try working all the camera angles real far, and see if I can do it so quickly.
I mean, it's literally it's a learning curve, and it's different than anything else.
Yeah, but I definitely have to have the 2 screens set up. So you can see to see what's going on both times at the same time. So I think the one screen in the game would definitely benefit if I had 2 accounts spectating, so I can switch between the action. But I think that's something I'm gonna have to add.
Yeah, and if you say to yourself, hey, I want to start streaming, I'll create a scrim just for you.